travel the world to get dough. We all wanna hustle and flow. We all fall down in the backyard again.
We all know we all fall in the backyard again. We all know how we all fall in the backyard again. We all know how we all fall in the backyard again. We all know we all fall down in the backyard again.
Damn, they got me locked in the backyard again for real, like I'm tied in a cardigan. Wait, for real, for real? This shit gives me the chills. I'm born a bastard, now I'm born again inside of a jail cell. 4 years, videotape cell, did 3 1/4. Looking on big, oh, you ate well? Now you in the 3 1/4, reading your hate mail. Can't touch your heart, you covered in chainmail. Switch up to the 450, screaming at 50. Carrying packs that look too damn crispy. Thinking all along, hoping that them boys don't get me. If they do, they gon' hit me up with football numbers. And I ain't no snitch, but they gon' ask who's the runner, quarterback, linebacker, or punter. Hoping we gon' get you all locked up and put away this summer. And the cops rolled up on us in H3 Hummers, like Michael Vick, like we done killed our picks. Won't stop, can't stop until we filthy rich. Now I'm locked away, and I'm simply sick. All along, I thought I done made it through hell. Just before they cut me loose, I got another bell. Like OJ the Juice, no, I won't tell. Got $1 million lawyer, so you know I'm gon' prevail. After 2 years in the yard, my records, they still sell. Strip search, butt naked, the boys still frail. But I'm home like Monster School with new coats to sell. We all know we all fall in the backyard again. We all know we all fall in the backyard again. We all know how we all fall in the backyard again. We all know how we all fall in the backyard again.
We some hustlers with customers in the cosmos, and y'all dudes tickle me like Elmo, and our goons stay strapped like Velcro. Guess who's in the backyard again? Throwing elbows, fighting our way back to the top. From the backyard to the porch, ducking the cops. No guns, they just wanna close down the candy shop. And I ain't talking about no 50 or no G unit. We just trying to move a couple of units. Got bagged up and came home from a year and a day. And I decided I ain't selling no crack or yay. Just CDs, DVDs, and sour diesel. Ringtones, MP3s for that green eagle. The streets is watching, don't let it deceive you. And a lot of rappers I know, it's soft in the SpongeBob. In other words, I won't let my sons believe you. We caught in the rapture of things, we can't capture that. No priest or pastor can give back to us. Do it big like Gargantua. Don't get caught in the web and then bit by a tarantula. No hope, no glory, just stay intact. Live your life to the fullest with no strings attached. Freezing dubs, yes, we some soldiers. And my dudes bang problems and trade ocean.
We all know we all fall in the backyard again. We all know we all fall in the backyard again. We all know how we all fall in the backyard again. We all know how we all fall in the backyard again.
Travel through the world, we all want some dough. We all wanna hustle and flow. We all fall down in the backyard again.
Ooh, yeah, I remember you. Do you remember me? Remember playing at the sandbox, popping those pop rocks up and down on the seesaw merry-go-round. Ashes to ashes, we all gon' fall down. Climb up the slider board, we all take a free fall. I remember you. Do you remember me? I remember you. Do you remember me?
Remember Transformers, Hasbro, G.I. Joe, Tyco, racing tracks, I'ma take you back. Turn back the clock, sit back and watch Air Raiders crash through my Lego blocks. Lego, my ego pops. I heard Mikey die for drinking Coca-Cola and eating those pop rocks. Jump rope, how to go get it in hopscotch. Tic-tac-toe or connected dots. We were so young, we even wanted to be cops. Where did we go from there? Now they run up in that crib like the Thundercats did Mumra's there. But they ain't find Mumra there. Hustling, picking their baskets for Yogi Bear. Boo-boo, get the champagne, pop the cork. Heard the Smurf blocks, got shot up by the snork. It was the hobbits that ratted out the orcs. Now they got the mighty Thor going up through court. Voltron, Go Box, the War Report. Lincoln Laws, we all went and built our forts. Super soakers often run out of ammunition. Visionaries, a Pokemon for Christmas. I had a gun to Robotech on my wish list. Special Ed Cat said, man, you must be on a mission. That's a lot of Play-Doh, spit through long division. Under the waves, Aquaman on a mission. Here under the sea, Sebastian the Crab was holding the key. He said, who the fuck knew the Fantastic Four was fucking with police? Should they cook up the raw, then they give it to me. Acting like a fish that's out of the sea. Started twitching, bitching and snitching. Astro Boy, man, he's the real OG. Him and SpongeBob SquarePants make $500,000 every week.
You know, playing Skelly in the skateboard park and also jump tag until it got dark. We used to love that till the gun sparked, till they bust back, no one was hurt. Throwing sand from the sandbox and pebbles from the dirt. By the seesaw, standing in our b-boy stands, rocking shell top Adidas, flat tops and afros, Sega Genesis, Thelma and Louise, while fiddling around asking Selma for a squeeze. Macaroni and cheese, rice with mustard greens, Volvos, Land Cruisers and MPVs, Reverend Run, DMCs, listening to Karis One and Lil C's, 106 in Park with AJ and Free. Do you remember this? Bell bottoms and penny loafers, pimped out suits chilling on leather sofas. Like Van Damme, all of us are universal soldiers.
I remember you. Do you remember me? Remember playing at the sandbox, popping on pop rocks up and down on the seesaw, the merry-go-round. Ashes to ashes, we all gon' fall down. Climb up the slider ball, we all take a free fall. I remember you. Do you remember me?
Yeah.
Y'all know what it is. Breeze Omega.
Check it. I wrote this hopeless
Filled with the dominance.
Frappuccino flow. Yeah, you know who the codist is.
Filled with the dominance.
Grandma screaming bingo while we playing for the win. From the pachinko parlors back to where the plots begin. Five, that cinco box round your head, we see the dots. Movement mechanical, dancing like in casino bots. New Jack City vibes, watching how that Nino plots. He ain't a gangster, he just knows the local spots. But now we singing to the feds, talking to the cops, chasing after clout. Why? Is that how you get your props? Now you're locked away, someone else took your slot. That ain't a circle, it's a pit where the bodies rot. I wrote this hopeless, filled with the dopiness, Frappuccino flow, yeah, you know who the codist is. Grandma screaming bingo while we playing for the win. From the pachinko parlors back to where the plots begin. Yeah, I wrote this hopeless. Immerse you in the heat, dead in the desert sand. That's what the thirst do when you're in a lonely land. Steel walls, iron talons, now they can't hurt you. Cause you've been through the fire, you know what that hurt do. Popping the purse, stop, tell me what's the worth, dude. I'm mapping out the earth, longitude and latitude. Dungeon explorer, checking all your attributes. Can you form a strategy, build up a battle group? You ain't ready for war. Survive any and all when they come to battle you, or run to the forest like the frightened tattle do. You were afraid, that's why the rhythm scattered you. Boom, boom, boom. Now the legend splattered too. Clear the street, but you survived the hit, so I'm not mad at you. I respect you. You brought the intro back, just like you had to do. Death before dishonor, that's why I clapped at you. Weapon with the body and the residue. Words are illegible, the beat stock's incredible. Living through the detox, healing in the medical. I'm glad you made it back, glad you made it home. We're finally all grown, seeds planted in the storm. Yeah.
Yeah. FBA. Breeze Omega. You focused on the old me. Watch this. Yeah. Yeah, I'm different, but y'all focused on the old me. The Laker dynasty, the Shaq and the Kobe. Perpetual oyster, yeah, that's the rollie. You riding waves, chasing dicks like Moby. Yeah, I'm in the dark, sounding like a shinobi. Yeah, in your heart, I'm the one that you know, G. Filler packs and the scats with the OGs. Built it on a pillar, not a funeral pie. Breathe, scat pack, screaming, on par on the tide. You should've seen the truth straight through the wire. No country for old men, no one's gonna hire. You feeling the sweat, wet with the spire. Yeah. Truth teller, but they calling me a liar. Foundational black walking straight through the fire. I see the snakes, I see them shed skin. They're banging on the gates of hell, let them in. Tears of a clown, but I'm still smiling. Volume at a 10 while the world stays silent. Go ahead, let them spit words like Letterman. Foundational black, call me a veteran. Banging on the doors of hell, let them in. I seen the snakes, I seen them shed skin. Try to get close like they next to kin, but they messy with the games they playing. Burrito styles, I'm only one of many. Needles child, and I ain't falling for a penny. Keeping down, but it's so proud. They hate the black, cause we so loud. So I turn up the volume, Percocet, Oxy, Valium. Tears of a clown, keep the smile in the stadium. Blame it on my phone while you keep asking. I'm a king in the dark, y'all just acting. Truth teller, but they calling me a liar. Foundational black walking straight through the fire. I see the snakes, I see them shed skin. They're banging on the gates to hell, let them in. Tears of a clown, but I'm still smiling. Bottom at a 10 while the world stays silent. But they calling me a liar. Foundational black walking straight through the fire. I see the snakes, I see them shed skin. They're banging on the gates of hell, let them in. Tears of a clown, but I'm still smiling. Volume 10, world stay silent.
Fall into the atmosphere. Breeze will make a let's go.
I'm sitting here weightless, light years from the basic. Up by the moon, spaceship parked in the matrix. Time shifting, facelift, watching how the fate was trapped in the atmosphere. No atlas to lift the sphere, then I woke. Falling through the atmosphere. Yeah.
Fall into the atmosphere. Fall into the
She
atmosphere.
didn't understand the mental. The visual was blurry. I'm leaning, I'm seeing central. Perception, distance is growing. I'm cosmic curry. Don't worry, the vision is blurry. The jury is out on the flurry. The sin and act, it's like you don't know me no more. The vibe is for sure pure, like the bond between Bach and the fainting Shakur. That's matriarch energy. I'm bleeding out empathy. You screaming, you don't like it. Well, the pressure is a gift. I'm in the zone now. Watch how the tectonic plates shift. Truth teller, no capping. Keep the record there. Look in my eyes. I'm the captain. The message is clear. I'm alone in this vacuum. Whoa, heart cold as the air, trapped in the atmosphere, anywhere. I'm sitting here weightless, light years from the basic. Up by the moon, spaceship parked in the matrix. Time shifting, facelift, watching how the fate was trapped in the atmosphere. No atlas to lift the sphere, then I woke.
Fall into the atmosphere.
Thinking I could break stones, tectonic to make it home. Took a little bit of that just to leave the world alone. I fell in the zone, barbaric strength like Conan. Keep the snakes from the kids or whoever you boning. The theology is deep, but don't kill me, makes me stronger. The fall is eternal, felt the days getting longer. Couldn't tell the AM from the PM, the sun from the moon. Praying to the most high, get me out the tomb. Longevity, hoping I might hit the turf. Football, Jesus touchdown in the light. I'm in the clutch now, survive the rush now. Let's kick the atmosphere, the dust is settled now. I hear my seed screaming, Daddy, we glad you're here. But the dream is a meal. Then I woke, back to the plumbing.
Get down. 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 Okay. Y'all know what it is. Happy Thursday, family. I hope y'all having a great one. Appreciate the lovely Goddess Navi, April Showers, Maxwell Jenkins, Jesse Paris in the house. You know what it is. Always the all-star family in the motherfucking house. You know what it is. I hope young Riaz all right. That nigga might be a chicken tender right now in that English heat. I hope my nigga young Riaz made it through the night, nigga. It was like 109 over there last night, nigga. I was watching. Yeah, April showers. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, I've been working for the voting. I've been working for the voting shit out here. I would say since I first came out here, kind of like I got into it. I was like, I needed some shit to do. Plus, they pay you pretty good. You know what I mean? You could take it without getting paid, but nigga, I'll be like, nigga, pay me. Yeah, I don't know where Riaz at. I hope he all right. I started thinking about him last night when I saw them temperatures. 109 degrees, nigga. At night in London, oh my God, them niggas, there's baked Nabiscos everywhere. Like they like a baked Alaska. Oh no, they got baked Nabiscos. Got all types of white people rolling in on the gurneys with burnt backs and fronts. Oh, it's crazy. So we praying for you, brother, young Riaz. You ain't in the chat. So I hope you all right, motherfucker. You know, I was this many days old today to learn that I can buy me a fucking lighter and refill it back with fuel, and I did it all by myself. I was at the dollar store and I saw they had these lighters called like Crocs. And then they had like I saw the butane cans near it. That shit was saying it could fill up the goddamn lighter. And I didn't know. I was like, well, how do you do that shit? I read the instructions and then I did it. That's right. That's what I'm telling you, Miss April Shaw. That's $220 from the for just one day. I toughed that shit out. I'm like, nigga, that's $220. That's just one day. But see, I also do other shit, so I get other money. I get paid extra because I set up the booths and shit. I come in the night before we all come back in at 5 a.m. We come in at 11 o'clock. We set up all the things that we going, because you can't put the voting things in there yet. You can't do that till they pull that damn ticket off that bitch. And then we put those out there. But at first, we can put up all the stands, make sure the auditorium is set up correctly. Yes, Black, are you? What it do, family? Yes, I'm definitely early today because I got to be to work at 5 in the morning. So I decided I'll come on here early, being that I got to be to work at 5. But it's cool. I get off at 2:30 tomorrow, so we will be live again tomorrow. But yeah, there's a lot going on with this Nolan Wells case, and I'm following his mother. I didn't think this was his mother. I thought it was kind of like a Yoki stirrup. You know the sister on YouTube with the guns, Yoki Stirrup. I thought she was kind of like a bootleg Yoki Stirrup. I didn't know all this long. I've been following Nolan Wells' mother. I've been following her this entire time. I'm sitting here all this time, like, who is this sister that looked like Nolan Wells' mother? Then I decided to hit on the thing and go through a whole thing. I'm like, oh, this is his mother. I've been following his mother because she be on TikTok. She's always been on TikTok. That explains why Nolan Wells was doing so much TikTok shit. Because his damn mama on TikTok. I didn't even know that was her till today when I looked at him. Like, wait, she looked like fucking Nolan Wells' mother. And I clicked on it. Like, yeah, I've been following her for like, and I went to look how long I've been following. I've been following her like 4 years now. I didn't even know who she was. I just remember one day I was liking her conversation. It was talking about what she does for her husband. And I was like, I love sisters who come on and make these videos about how they love their husband. And boom, she don't seem like no damn Filipino at all. Half Filipino, whatever y'all want to call it. That she seemed like a damn sister. Yes, sir, Black. Are you about to do the GPS tracking and all this shit, boy? Because there is a lot in this GPS. Did y'all see the GPS yet, family? Oh, once you see that GPS, boy, you know something went on here. I believe they took his body to another boat and transferred it and dropped his body off in that goddamn near that island. Oh, because when you see this GPS shit, y'all, you're gonna be like, man, something fishy went on here. Something fishy. A nigga don't take their boat all the way home just to take it back out less than 30 minutes later to get it back out on the goddamn water. That don't make no sense. Yeah, but she is, that's where everybody going on harping about that. She's Filipino, April Showers. I just gotta go by what the Matrix is saying. But what I'm saying is she don't seem like no damn Filipino. Cause I've been following her. I've been following her for 4 years. I rock with her. I even realized now that I done seen Nolan Wells mad times. That's why I kept when I first seen him on the news, I like, why this nigga look so familiar to me? I kept looking at him like this nigga look familiar. And it turns out this nigga, because I done seen him in the background of his mom. Because on TikTok, when you go on TikTok, you can go down your TikTok, whoever you follow, and you can see what you watched already on their page. It'll tell you, watched already, you watched this already. It'll tell you. It'll have like because the video will be black and it'll say watched already. No, I really don't give a damn. I really don't give a damn, but yeah, the internet gives a damn. What up, Clausen? Damn. I'm going off of how the internet is. The internet says they give a damn that she's half Filipino, whatever. Because I even saw the mama, so from even listening to the mama talk, I was like, yeah, they've had a long history of being around black people. So they've been up and around us for a long time. Now, I don't think the dad is FBA. I'm being honest. I'm personally not thinking, but her dad, the mama is definitely, her dad is FBA. I saw the pictures because the grandmama was showing the pictures of her husband. He passed away. He was a soldier and shit. So I knew he was FBA right then and there. I was like, yeah, yep, he FBA. Well, I'm gonna show you a video about that, Miss April Showers. I'm glad you're talking about that. We got a video about that. So we're gonna get into these videos because I want to get into that. I want to let the we didn't get the bison to say why he attacked that white man the other night, but we're gonna get that too. We tried to get it yesterday, but Restream was tripping. Let's go with this story real quick. We got these.
A Wisconsin family is suing Target because they say the corporation knew about the dangers of a toy that ended up killing their 10-month-old. Here's the situation. Back in 2020.
Now, I wanted y'all to see the baby, right? Y'all see the baby, right? Can y'all all see the baby? If y'all can see the baby, please give me a 1 in the chat. All right. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can y'all hear me? I don't think they can hear me. Mic check. Let me go back out real quick. God damn, this shit get on my nerve. Mic check. Mic check. I'm back. Hold on. Hold on. Mic check. All right. Yeah, I'm back. Yeah, God, I forget this is the time the goddamn scammers start calling my damn phone. God damn. They start at the same time every day. I gotta remember that shit. Let me let that story go. There we
A
go.
Wisconsin family
So
is
now I
suing
want y'all to
Target
see
because
the
they say
baby.
the
Hold on. I
corporation
want
knew
y'all to
about the
look at the
dangers of a
baby real quick.
toy that ended up
Okay,
killing
Black
their
Rose.
10-month-old. Here's the situation. Back in 2023, little
Now y'all see the baby, right? Y'all see the baby, right? Now I want y'all to see the motherfucking toys that they decided to let a 10-month-old baby have. And black people, you know you don't, only thing you let a baby hold this size is some damn Cheerios. You don't give a baby no goddamn little ingestible balls that can explode in their body. These, and now they're suing for their incompetence. Remember, I told y'all about all the things, warnings on products and all types of stuff. That ain't really for black people. That's for white people. I told you the number one thing that kills white Americans in this country, the number three thing is accidents. Is heart attacks and then cancer and then accidents. That's what takes these people out. Accident. And remember when I'm saying that, accidents, bro. Motherfucking accidents. Takes them the fuck out, y'all. It's the craziest shit ever. They get unalive by them accidents, boy. But anyway, let's let them finish with the damn story.
Esther Joe ingested a single water bead. These are toys that were marketed as sensory devices or were part of craft sets, but they're also highly absorbent polymers, meaning when interacting with liquid, they could expand about 100 times their original size.
Yeah,
that presents obvious dangers when swallowed, especially by a child. So, Esther Joe passes away after complications caused by a single water bead. The lawsuit filed here in Hennepin County says that Target and the manufacturer for this specific type of water bead that she ingested clearly knew there was a problem because they both agreed to take the product off the shelves about 8 months before this child's death. But they failed to send out any kind of a recall or warning to customers that had already purchased it. A spokesperson representing Target with their corporate headquarters here in Minneapolis says that they offer their sincere condolences, but they can't comment any further because this is ongoing litigation.
Wow. So you see what I'm trying to explain to y'all? These people, without this wicked ass system, these people would probably not even exist. They knock each other off damn near every day like goddamn bumbling idiots. Why would you give a damn baby a water bead that can expand? A human is 75% water. Probably damn near 80% when you're a baby. Oh yeah, you calling out Nancy Grace? I saw you had something with her old damn pterodactyl face. How the hell you gonna sue Target though? Or even the company for that factor. You don't let a 10-month-old baby be playing with none of that shit. You still gotta put a 10-month-old baby in a damn chair that you gotta strap him in so he can eat. Him or her. I mean, one of you knew you had these damn beats, and I don't give a damn about the whole sensory shit. A 10-year-old baby don't need to know shit about sensory. They're gonna figure out senses automatically because that's what you're doing when you're a baby. You're walking around, you're exploring. That's why they put stuff in their mouth. They tasting. That's why you ain't supposed to have no small things around your house when there's the baby around. I remember when I was a kid. I remember when I was an adult having children. Oh, hold on. before she come in the studio, let me make sure ain't nothing on the floor that she can put in her mouth. And even then, I would still have to catch my daughter putting something that she done found in her damn mouth. Because that's what it is like to be a baby. That's the first scientist. They're exploring, they're checking, they're testing everything that's in their environment. Yeah, oh, they always want to talk about black on black crime. I don't, eh, like I said, that's white supremacist code talk to me. So as soon as I hear somebody saying that or a dumb nigga saying that, I'm always looking at them weird. Crime is committed by proximity. Everybody has some type of somebody on somebody crime. Fucking idiots. Look, whole shit is not productive, sisters. Do not be doing whole shit, or this could happen to you. Now you out your apartment. Dumbass. Now you running around. You done knocked out a damn pipe. Trying to wait. Let me just take that back to the beginning. Like, let's listen to it. You too grown to be doing this. You ain't 28, bitch. You ain't 26. You ain't 25. That's a 37-year-old black man. Hey, Jones, I promise you, whole shit is not productive. The hell is you in there doing? The dog running, the dog don't know what to do. Everybody in there just running around. You know, fucked up your whole little Section 8 apartment. And that's just a joke, y'all. So I'm not saying that's a real Section 8 apartment. Just cracking a joke. Because some niggas take that shit offensively nowadays. I forget. You can't even joke nowadays. Niggas like, so what if that was she was in Section 8? God damn. Yeah, I feel bad for the dog. The dog is like, nigga, what the? Nah, that's gonna fuck up the nigga house beneath her, the nigga house next door. Everybody, she about to have like 4 or 5 niggas out their crib. Cause she in here doing whole shit. And that's the one thing hoes don't do. Bitch, you didn't test it. You ain't go shake it a couple of times. The poor dog, he's just sitting there like, bitch, I'm just trying to live here. You invited me in because I was black. I did not expect all this shit. Bitch, you done ruined your Temu couch. Look at that couch, the back of that couch. That couch come from Temu. Temu be shipping couches, nigga. I'm telling y'all. I seen a nigga with a Temu couch. You got the little, what is that? A cat? You look like there's a cat in there too. Is that can't be where the dog eat out of? Bitch, that's lazy. If the dog gotta eat out of that. Poor dog. That dog, you see the dog in the still picture. The dog looked like tired as shit. That nigga had to jump. You see how the dog had to jump out the way, all that fucking water? Like, bitch, what are you doing? God damn. That stripping shit is for real. That's not for play. That's for the bitches out there hitting the goddamn late night. They only come home 4 o'clock. That's the bitches you see with them black tear marks that's hanging down their eyes at the IHOP. Or, because, yeah, it's IHOP over here. It's Waffle House anywhere else in the South. Yeah, you can get that motherfucking couch from Temu right there. Temu send that whole shit. It's coming like two to 3 big boxes. I think my nigga ordered one. He was like, get the fuck out of here. He's like, this fucking Temu couch, dude, is fucking worthless. That's my white neighbor. He bought that shit. Thought he was gonna be able to put that in his game room. That shit it looked just like that couch she got right there. Oh, he hate that shit. But he got it down there. It looked like that couch. Miss April Showers. It looked just like that couch she got right there next to the dog. The dog looking like, bitch. The dog already let me know that something fucked up about to happen. One more spin around the block. Bitch. We didn't even get a full spin. Bitch, did you look at the rating? You do know that shit got them bitches who be on the bar. Not every stripper be on the strip pole. Just letting y'all know. For a nigga who's cheating and been at strip club, every bitch don't get on the stripper pole. Only the littlest bitches is on the strip pole. Oh, and the bitch had a Harriet Tubman do-rag on. What the fuck is we doing? Oh, Lord. Yeah, hoeing is not productive, family. Leave that shit alone. God damn. Fucking up the whole damn neighborhood. You know how, like I said, it's the Thursday drop. We're going to get to the main story, but we have all our little fuckery stories leading up to that. Let's go.
Yeah, so why does man take me out on a date, right? And then here I am thinking, okay, I'm gonna just order the most expensive shit on the menu, which is what I did.
Damn, people always trying to get over on somebody.
Fucked up.
Why y'all just can't have a regular ass
Right?
date and treat people how you want to be treated?
At the porterhouse, macaroni, Brussels sprouts. Why the motherfucker up and leaving? So now I gotta figure this out because I'm not paying no high-ass bill.
Yeah.
Yeah,
God don't
bitch,
like
you
ugly.
gonna go to jail.
See, people always trying to get over on people and then the shit backfire.
Dumb
You gonna go
bitch.
somewhere with no money and then order up all the shit on the menu thinking you finna get over on somebody. And baby,
You
they
don't got
already
no
knew what kind of
digital
plan
money,
you
bitch.
had going on.
Yeah,
Like,
that
go
whole
to
no
work
money
and get
shit
your
in
own goddamn money
2026
and go
is
splurge
out
on
the window.
yourself. Stop
Bitch,
trying
what
to get
digital
over
money you
on
got?
other people for no apparent reason. People really be out here trying
Fuck
to
outta
date
here,
you for
bitch.
real,
You
and
don't
you
got
out here
your
trying
phone?
to get something from somebody.
Bitch, I know
Everybody
you
just
got your
trying to get
wallet on your
something from
phone.
somebody instead of just keeping it real. Just be honest and say, hey, I want to go to this steakhouse and I want to order up some shit I ain't never paid for in my life, but I don't have the money, so I think I want to get it off of you. At least tell them up front what the hell you got up your sleeve. Am I right or am I wrong?
Yo, you right, beloved. Cause bro he might just do that. I've had a bitch before one time tell me like, yo, look, we going out, but look, I don't really got no money, so I don't know what we gonna eat. And I'm like, oh, all right, fuck it. Don't worry about it. What you want to eat? I said, look, just know this probably the last date, bitch. And the bitch was looking fucked up after that. But I got the bitch what she wanted to eat. I ain't call a bitch back again. Because I realized, but her honesty still got a, I still gave her a strike for that honesty, showing that she was that type of bitch. And so I didn't hate on her for that. I was like, okay, here, bitch. It's like if you a bitch and you come pick me up, if a woman come pick me up, the first thing I always do when I'm dealing with any woman is I look at her gas. I look right at her gas, like, oh shit, because women most normally don't never have no damn gas in their car. Y'all, you know how y'all are, ladies. Y'all be having a goddamn quarter tank. I think my mama was the last woman on earth who ever kept a full tank of gas. Because that's what her daddy told her. Keep a full tank. Like my daughter right now, she keep a full tank because I told her. Keep a full tank of gas. Don't let that shit ever be down here. Because if something happened and you had to get a certain distance away, you ain't going to be able to make it if you got that shit like that. So I always tell women that. You hear me, King Supreme, nigga? I'm trying to tell you what I tell women. Since we don't control all the black women, FBAs don't do that shit. We try to tell their asses keep more than a goddamn quarter tank of gas in their car. That's what I tell women. Keep that shit full, motherfucker. Now she's sitting out here, bitch, you better have some like I said, so like if a woman came and picked me up and I see she don't got no gas in her car, the first thing I tell her, go to the gas station. And the chicks be looking crazy like, oh, wait, what? Yeah, they gotta keep a full tank. You don't never know when you, especially if you a woman, you don't know when you might gotta break out. You might got a crazy goddamn Charlie Earl stalking you or a crazy red. Remember that nigga that was on Tariq? Shit, crazy red? Shit. You don't want to end up with one of them type of niggas. I remember when that shit happened. We could hear that bitch struggling in the back with the phone. Tariq be having some of the wildest shit happen in some of his lives. Word up. Who remember Crazy Red? Maxwell and them, they probably been around long enough to know about Crazy Red and shit. And them niggas. And that nigga who had them crazy ass poems. Yeah, it's a bunch of crazy niggas. Like, I would have never known who Tommy Sotomayor if it wasn't for Tariq Nasheed. I would have never known that nigga. EJ, what it do, family? Peace and blessings to you, beloved. Yeah, you remember that nigga Crazy Red, right? Shit. We never heard from that girl again. Oh my God. We never heard from that sister again. I hope she made it. I hope that sister made it, man. And that nigga with them poems, that nigga was crazy too. That nigga had a lady. That nigga had a lady too. Oh shit. I remember when that nigga came to the Hidden History Museum. There's an African brother that worked for Tariq. I forgot that nigga Olway. Is it Ole? Olway? I think that's his name or some shit like that. Ulu or Olway. I know that I had got video of that nigga. I'm like, nigga, that's you. I always been wondering who you, because he always good at staying hidden. But I got video of that nigga. He been asking me for years not to post that video. I asked him on X the other day. I was like, brother, you gotta let me post the video so I can show everybody. I think it's Ulu or Owe, something like that. It's a nigga that Tariq, African, he an actual African brother who keep it 100. I remember he was begging me about that. He like, God damn it. He like, don't show that video. I'm like, come on, why? I'm like, brother, I knew it was him. I knew that day because I saw him and Tariq interact and that I kind of focused in on his ass. And me and the activist went over there. So me and the activist know what he looked like. Shout out to the activist. I'm trying to get the activist over here. Get the activist over here. I should text his ass right now. The hell he doing? Olan. Yeah, Jesse. Thank you, Jesse. Yeah, I got a video of that brother. He don't be wanting me to show it though. He be like, yo, don't show that video, Breeze. But I got to, my nigga. Cause I love you. And I was talking to my sister Nikki the God. Listen, I want y'all to hear this tether too. I want y'all to hear this motherfucking tether talking crazy, yo. Them people, they just be talking hella shit, y'all. They just talk shit about us all the time, every day, all day. We don't have nothing to say about them. They'll just sit and be like, just go on TikTok, man. You just go on TikTok. It's just niggas making fucking rooms all day talking shit about us. And it ain't just Africans. It's Latinos, it's white people, it's Asians. That's all everybody. So once again, everybody got to say thank you to us. Because if it wasn't for us, y'all niggas wouldn't be making no money. We the motherfucking hot topic of the whole goddamn planet. Can y'all imagine the envy you niggas got? Because aliens only gonna know about black people. Aliens gonna be seeing all the bullshit y'all put out. Aliens gonna be like, yeah, I'm fucking with the niggas, the FBAs particularly. Fuck them Africans. I can see aliens right now. Like, I ain't fucking with no African. They're like, no African. They're like, yeah, all right. FBA. All right. They're like, yes, FBA, nigga. FBA. 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 So all the aliens right now is rooting for us. I'm telling you, all this shit get broadcast out into space. If you believe there's any goddamn aliens, I'm promising you they not fucking with you niggas. Why do you think they never really came down to crackers? They like, look, we tried to send some niggas. Look what they did. Shot them down and cut that nigga into pieces. And they probably ate him too. Yep, they probably ate him. You know they roasted up some of that alien. If they actually had an alien at Area 51, y'all don't think that white people cooked it up? Oh my God. How dare you not believe in them when they tell you that they do shit? Before we get to the tether, listen to this, brother.
Black men, when they couldn't get jobs and stuff, they became tradesmen. The white people didn't start getting into it until they created this thing called a union. And when they created a union,
and this nigga sound like he actually picked cotton.
And then when they got the job, then they blocked the black folks out of the union. Mm-hmm. And so then they took over it, and that's why people think that your first electricians and plumbers and carpenters was white. But they was not. They was black. And seeing Bro Michigan was part of that. You know, they grew up working for themselves as tradesmen.
Everything you see a Latino or a white guy doing right now, that's what black people is doing. Your roofers, the people who built the foundation to houses. That's why all the houses that were built by black labor, we're not talking about slave labor. We're talking about the black men who went out and started having these businesses where they built houses and stuff. Those houses are all still around. There's a story right now. I'm going to get that story. I forgot. I've been meaning to bring that story over here. But when I be watching it, I just love the story myself that I forget to hit download. But it's a story out in Ohio of a town where everybody's house got decimated, got destroyed by a tornado, except for 18 houses. And guess who built those 18 houses? A black man named Herbert Heatherford or some shit like that. He built all of those 18 houses, and they say all the Heatherford houses are still up. And he even, in two of those houses is built for white folks. White folks live in them houses. And them houses withstood the goddamn tornado. This brother built them houses back in 1952, they say. Of all the houses in the neighborhood got wiped out, except for the 18 houses that one FBA brother, they said that's what he built. He built 18 houses here. Then I think he went to another county, built another, because, you know, it was hard for him to, you know, get people to let him build for them. You know, this is in the late 40s, early 50s. he's building these houses. And the people, if you go to the town, they even had a little plaque that they had in front of the city council building that says Heatherford Homes make because it's a part of, I believe it's in Ohio. It was wherever they just recently had this really big tornado that wiped out all the shit. But them all the other houses got wiped out. But them old homes that were still in those communities that were built up around these homes, all those homes was looking pretty much, except for like stuff pulled off the roof. You know what I mean? But man, that brother did quality work. Yes, sir, Jesse. He was an FBA brother. And he did quality fucking work. Just like all FBAs. Whenever we do something, because I've always been told by my daddy, don't do something if you ain't going to do it right. That's what my father always used to say to me. Man, if you ain't going to do it right, don't do it at all. Get out the way. And see, some kids, you would be like, all right, good, I'm getting out of this shit. Nah, I saw that shit. I felt sad. Like, okay, if my dad feeling like he can't count on me. So I would get in that shit deeper with him and really figure out what he talking about. And I would work hard. I would do that. And I've been that same person ever since. The military didn't have to instill that into me because my father was military. I just picked up his ways and habits. And that's why if I'm going to do something, I'm going to do it to the 10th degree. It's going to be the best it can be, or it ain't going to get done at all. Shout out to my brother, even though, look, I'm just snapping on my brother. If I knew him in person, I would be snapping on him. Like, nigga, did you just say that? Man, where Riaz at? Riaz, I hope you alive, nigga.
Heat can be a killer, and now scientists have put a number on it. In the May heat wave, researchers at Imperial College reckon that 550 people in England and Wales died. Have put a number on it. In the May heat wave, researchers at Imperial College reckon that 550 people in England and Wales died of heat-related causes. That was when a May temperature record of 35.1 Celsius was set. The second heat wave in June was worse, with 2,200 deaths. A new UK June temperature record of 37.7 Celsius was set. The scientists, including at the Met Office, reckon that human-induced climate change added 3 to 4 degrees to maximum temperatures in the heat waves, and was responsible for 4 in 10 of those excess deaths. These numbers are just estimates, but the researchers say it shows how dangerous excess heat is becoming in the UK. Those most vulnerable are the elderly and those with heart, lung or kidney conditions. But in prolonged heat waves, we are all at potential risk.
They found a nigga. It's like, shit, when we talk about this, put a Negro. They like, shit, hopefully the rest of the white people are like it, even though we'll get rid of our fucking undesirables. Put one of them Caribbean-looking niggas up in there. I a bomba clot, I'm a Caribbean tether bear. They're not teddy bears, they're tether bears. I a bomba clot. Oh, you take me for an idiot? I a crazy. Lick a bomba clot shot. Kill Mr. Ballhead. Y'all used to say kill Mr. Ballhead. Now y'all just be running around with Mr. Ballhead. Y'all are crazy. That's why I don't be taking y'all serious. I really don't. Listen to this tether. This is a patriotic tether, y'all. Yeah, I ain't never seen no shit like this, y'all. This
Poor
nigga be
thing
mad
who's
at us
going
on
to
TikTok.
tell him.
Message to Mr. Fremont, all right? I just seen the video you just tagged me in, sent it back to me on a video I did 3 weeks ago.
The tether
Poor
nigga
thing
getting at
who's
him
going
right
to
now.
tell him.
Message to Mr. Fremont, all right? I just seen the video you just tagged me in, sent it back to me on a video I did 3 weeks ago. And you're talking about, oh, how this and that, I escaped Cuba to come here. Nigga, I'm speaking you in perfect English. How long do you think it took to develop this language, bro? I speak 3 fucking languages. And this one I'm addressing you in is my second language. All right?
While
I'm a fucking patriot,
cosplaying
bro.
black
I am an
people.
American fucking citizen. All right? I'm
Look
a
at this nigga.
birthright child. I was born in this country by one fucking day. My parents fled Cuba and I was born the next
One
fucking
day.
day. In Dade County in Miami, nigga. But you're over here talking about, oh, my country
Yeah,
is like
y'all
a man.
niggas
Fuck
was
you
the
niggas, man.
maids, nigga.
Fuck you niggas. I'm Afro-Latino. I don't like you niggas. I don't even live
See
in
how
your
they
fucking
talk
hoods.
to us?
Okay? I live in the fucking
They don't
suburbs,
like
bro.
us.
I'm sitting on over 30 grand in fucking jewelry right now, nigga. And I'm in Florida. I got Second Amendment right to carry. Not unlike you watermelon felons, nigga. But you're in your fucking, my
called
post,
us
talking about income and
watermelon
stitch.
felons.
Like you fucking trying to put me down. Nigga, I don't see you. I don't see you with any other one of you motherfucking niggas that think like you, bro. Fuck you niggas, man. Alright? No disrespect to black people, because I'm a black man. Alright? But there's a fucking
What you
difference,
mean
bro.
no disrespect?
The legendary
Nigga, you already
Tethernator.
did
Niggas,
the
you came at me like
disrespect,
a nigga. You can eat a dick. You can miss me with all that
You a
bullshit, man.
bitch-ass
Mr. Fremont, with your little bullshit bunch of followers, like you thought you were doing something, nigga. I got over 100,000 followers, bro. I'm in sunny South Florida, bro. I'm in Dade County.
Nigga, fuck your
I would text you
100,000
Addy, pull the
followers.
fuck up. If you got some type of shit you want to get off your chest, nigga. I don't see you, bro. I'm a fucking patriot. I raised fucking patriots, bro. Since I've been in this, I'm 60 fucking years old. Okay? My oldest daughter's a
Then
fucking
act
United
like
States
you
Marine.
60 years
My
old,
youngest is a
nigga.
correctional
How you
officer.
acting
Okay?
like this?
I got
you talking
grown
like you
sons.
60 years old.
Alright? Don't
But
act
you
like I just
tripping.
got here and didn't do nothing.
You walking
Alright?
around with chains
I done
on,
more.
nigga.
In my fucking 60
dripping.
years, you have your whole lineage has done 400 years.
What are you
nigga. 'Cause
talking
that's
about?
all the fuck you
What?
worried about. Oh, what happened 4 fucking 100 years ago? Fuck that. You weren't alive for none of that shit, nigga. Make it happen now. Make it fucking happen now.
Nigga.
I've been doing it for 60 years. I don't live in your fucking neighborhoods. I've never been on EBT. I've never been on Section 8. I've never been on none of that welfare shit, nigga. I make 6 fucking figures a year. 6 fucking figures.
Nigga, you don't make no 6 figures. Nigga, stop the cat. Look at that little Haiti house that's in the background. Y'all believe that house is the house a nigga living in that's making 6 figures a year? Nigga, look at your grill, nigga. That is not even a Traeger grill behind you, nigga. Yeah, that watermelon felon, that come from Austin Metcalf's dad. Black are you? You know what I'm saying? That's the shit Austin Metcalf dad was saying after they locked up Carmelo Anthony. Start calling black people watermelon felons. So this the type of nigga to act like he compromisable amongst us, nigga? The hell no. You and that fake ass Haitian gold, nigga. Fuck up out of here. Patriot of what, nigga? Talking about you got 6 figures, nigga. That house is not 6 figures, my nigga. There's all type of like grass mildew up the side of that house. Nigga, stop the cat. You on the backyard under your little bungalow. I'm looking at your grill, nigga. Let's let the nigga talk again while we look.
Poor thing who's going to tell him.
Message to Mr. Fremont, all right? I just seen the video you just tagged me in, sent it back to me on a video I did 3 weeks ago. And you're talking about, oh, how this and that, I escaped Cuba to come here. Nigga, I'm speaking you in perfect English. How long do you think it took to develop this language,
whatever
bro?
you
I
say.
speak 3 fucking languages. And this one I'm addressing you in is my second language. All right? I'm a fucking patriot, bro. I am an American fucking citizen. All right? I'm a birthright child. I was born in this country by one fucking day. My parents fled Cuba and I was born the next fucking day. In Dade County in Miami, nigga. But you're over here talking about, oh, my country is like a man. Fuck you niggas, man. Fuck you niggas.
Yo,
I'm Afro-Latino. I don't like you
You
niggas.
can't even type my name in.
I don't even live in your fucking hoods. Okay, I live in the fucking suburbs, bro. I'm sitting on over 30 grand in fucking jewelry right now, nigga. And I'm in Florida. I got Second Amendment right to carry. Not unlike you watermelon felons, nigga. But you're in your fucking, my post, talking about income and stitch. Like you fucking trying to put me down. Nigga, I don't see you.
Like, what do you
I don't see
mean
you
we
with
don't
any
got a
other
right
one
to
of you
carry?
motherfucking
We
niggas that think like you,
too.
bro. Fuck you niggas, man. Alright? No disrespect to black people, because I'm a black man. Alright?
Don't
but
come around me acting
bro.
like no
The
black
legendary
Tethernator.
Fucking niggas. You came at me like a nigga. You can eat a dick. You can miss me with all that bullshit, man.
You
Mr. Fremont,
got your
with your little bullshit bunch of followers, like you thought you were doing something, nigga. I got over 100,000 followers, bro.
Like,
I'm in sunny South Florida, bro. I'm in Dade County.
You sitting here,
I would text you, Addy, pull the fuck up.
Just tucked in your
if you got some type of shit
waist.
you want to get off your chest,
you don't
nigga.
got it
I don't
tucked
see
in
you, bro.
Holster, nigga.
I'm a fucking patriot. I raised fucking patriots, bro. Since I've been, I'm 60 fucking years old. Okay, my oldest daughter's a fucking United States Marines. My youngest is a correction officer. Okay, I got 2 grown sons. All right, don't act like I just got here and didn't do nothing.
That's tether work.
I done more in my fucking 60 years. You have your whole lineage has done 400 years, nigga. Because that's all the fuck you worried about. Oh, what happened 400 years ago? Fuck that. You weren't alive for none of that shit, nigga.
That's
Make it happen
talking
now.
to all of us if he's saying
Make
that.
it fucking happen now. I've been doing it for 60 years. I don't live in your fucking neighborhoods. I've never been on EBT. I've never been on Section 8. I've never been on none of that welfare shit, nigga. I make 6 fucking figures a year. 6 fucking figures.
I don't believe this nigga. But whatever. That nigga's a crazy tether. I'm telling y'all, these tethers is crazy. I want to get to that boat shit real quick, but I'm want to kind of. Want to kind of keep easing our way towards that direction. See, this where I be needing my beloved sister, Nikki the God. And fucking Boosie, man. Oh, you just got home, young Riaz. Okay. I was wondering if your ass was out there burning up in that heat. I was like, I ain't see young Riaz in the motherfucker. But I forgot you be doing that class shit. $24. That ain't shit. I told y'all, they don't be giving black people a damn thing. They don't give a nigga shit. I'm telling y'all, I was like, when the last time I seen a nigga in the supermarket with a full ass cart? I only see Mexican women like that now. Latino women, they got 2 damn carts full of fucking shit. And a baby climbing on top between both carts. And how a Mexican bitch do it, I don't know. I'm watching the bitch. I'm looking at this bitch like, how's this bitch gonna get through the line? I felt bad for the nigga because she had so much shit. I saw the nigga, he looked at me, I looked at him. Ooh, nigga, I feel bad for you. You see, she got 2 carts and she got a crazed Mexican baby on top of all this food, climbing back and forth. He leaving footprints in the meat. So now think about how much shit that bitch gonna try to make you put back for her. Cause she can't control this little bad nigga. No foreigner can control their children. Just know that. That's why white people like foreign people too. Cause they be like, oh, it's just not, cause when they was around us and our children would be so like well respected and behaved, they would get embarrassed by that. But now they got foreigners around them all the damn time who children don't listen to nothing. They don't feel so bad. Because foreigners too are very likely to get killed in accidents too in this country. Just being 100. See, I need my sister, Nikki the God for this. I was just telling her this. I just talked to her.
Pay close attention on your next trip to the produce aisle. The CDC is looking into several items potentially contaminated with the Cyclospora parasite that causes severe stomach sickness. Today, CDC doctors pointed to an alarming increase in illnesses in a special conference call.
Routine stool tests don't always screen for this parasite. You may need to specifically request testing for Cyclospora.
Since May 1st, the CDC's confirmed 1,645 cases of cyclosporiasis in 34 states. More than 5,100 additional reports still need to be investigated, and they say there could be a link between cases in Ohio, West Virginia, Kentucky, and Michigan, which has the most cases.
Do you have any idea what this outbreak is linked to?
From 1,000 interviews, one of the signals that keeps coming up is
I say this shit could be terrorism.
Fast food giant Taco Bell has voluntarily removed some ingredients from select stores, but the CDC says there's no direct link.
Some doctors are recommending that you avoid bag lettuce altogether. Instead, you should opt, they say, for a whole head of lettuce and peel off the first 3 layers and then wash the remaining leaves individually. When it comes to fruits and vegetables, they say you should scrub them with a brush under running water, but they say the safest option is to cook your produce to at least 158 degrees.
The incubation can be a week or even 2 weeks. That lag time does make the investigation a little bit harder to do.
I've been
Who
telling
remembers
niggas,
what
I
they
said,
ate 2
all
weeks
you
ago?
niggas on the internet keep talking about these raw food
The Washington
diet.
Post is now
Watch
reporting
they
that
find a
federal
way to
and
put
state
bacteria
officials
and
are
diseases
investigating
that's
whether
gonna
or
get
not
your
certain
ass.
Taco Bell restaurants
Man.
played a role in the outbreak. When asked about it today,
They got
the CDC
niggas.
would
Y'all
not
better
answer
wake
the
up.
question directly. Tony?
Carter, thank you very much.
All you beyond meat eating niggas, all you motherfucking vegans, nigga, they got you, nigga. You can't get away from this. You gonna be growing vegetables all year, nigga. If you want to get away, motherfuckers ain't playing. This is one of the 9 levels of activity. Your food source. Your food source is one of the 9 levels of activities. And you're not protected. You buying this shit. They doing stuff with the meat, now everything. Yo, Black are you? I'm telling you, these people are diabolical. I'm looking out there today. I'm like, shit, I'm about to have some fried green tomatoes. And thank God they're coming off of my own goddamn plants. I be always telling black people, I said, if there's one thing you do, grow you some damn tomatoes. You love fried green tomatoes. And then as the year go on, you ain't going to eat too many damn fried green tomatoes. After a while, you're going to start forgetting. You're going to be full of red tomatoes on your damn tree. Now you got tomatoes that you can put in a basket. You got to put them in a wood basket. The basket can't be like made of plastic or anything else because that'll cause like a chemical reaction with the vegetables. So your best thing is to put your vegetables that you pull from your garden, put them in wooden baskets. Make sure the wood is real wood too that you put in your your food in. Because if not, it'll have a chemical reaction. Oh, did you win any awards, Riaz? Did you win any awards? But that's what a lot of people don't know. Because I be seeing niggas on TikTok, they be having their fruit from the vegetables just sitting in a damn aluminum goddamn container. I'm like, nah, nigga, you don't. That aluminum automatically causes a chemical reaction. Okay, awesome, my G. That's what I'm talking about. Now we're going to do even better next year. Since you got accepted for the next move, now we're going to do better the next time. We're going to do even bigger things. That's how you do it. Each year, every time you win awards, you always say, I'm going to get the next. Wait, what's the award that comes before that? that's higher than this award. You say that, you find out, and you get that. What it do, Big E? Just keep it moving.
Rapper Boosie Badass says he dropped big money for a presidential pardon, but he claims the deal never delivered and now he's suing to get a refund. According to a bombshell notice report, rapper Boosie Badass says he dropped big money for a presidential pardon, but he claims the deal never delivered and now he's suing to get a refund. According to a bombshell notice report, the rapper is taking legal action against political operatives Jacob Wool and Jack Berkman after allegedly shelling out $600,000 to help secure a pardon from President Trump. One Boosie says never came. The report says Boosie, whose legal name is Torrance Hatch, struck a deal with the pair last fall after they pitched themselves as having major pull inside Trump's orbit. Boosie claims they were so confident they acted like they had POTUS on speed dial. Things allegedly escalated on New Year's Day when Boosie's lawyer got a call claiming Trump had already signed the pardon and the White House just hadn't announced it yet. But according to the report, the pardon never surfaced. And now Boosie is trying to recover $300,000 under a clause in the contract requiring half of the fee be refunded if no pardon was delivered. Jack and Jacob allegedly refused to pay, arguing no refund agreement existed, and later claiming their firm was effectively broke after.
Like Boosie, you didn't know these white niggas? And Boosie, you be on X, nigga. You be on X faithfully, nigga. You always, every time I look on X, you got something to say. Because I follow you, nigga. And you be having something to say like every 10, 20 minutes. I'm like, damn, this nigga Boosie don't never know when to stop talking. You like one of the niggas on X, I was thinking about turning down my following of you because it's like this nigga got a message every 10, 20 minutes. But your message, nobody on your squad told you to watch out for Jack Lang and these niggas. God damn, Boosie. Just cause they white don't mean they right, nigga. Get your mind right, brother.
After millions in fines tied to past legal troubles. Jack tells TMZ, Boosie has no reason to be unhappy. In 30 years of lobbying, I doubt we have ever done more work and harder work. The provision in the contract he is referencing was never agreed to at all. The other factor is that Boosie's quest for pardon was made much tougher by an arrest for an alleged crime of violence in Texas earlier this year. We tried very, very hard. The report also says a White House official denied the duo had any role in the pardon process, saying the clemency team had never heard from Wool or Berkman and warning their involvement would actually hurt someone's chances of getting a pardon. Boosie ultimately didn't receive clemency, though he later received a sentence of time served on his.
See, they said that anybody fucking with these white niggas, it would have been worse for them. So Boosie, nigga, you gonna have to chalk this up to the game, and you need to get it in your head too. And stop being like Kwame Brown and all these niggas. Look, I love my nigga Kwame Brown, but some of y'all be thinking just because a nigga white, he got business really popping. That's the biggest cap ever, nigga. They are the number one scammers. Where you think the Africans get this shit from? Remember, the Africans are idolizing someone. You have to think about that. Like, wow, why do Africans scam so much? Why are white people and Africans so much friends? Remember the bitch in Minnesota? The white lady who helped them Somalians scam all that money? That was a white lady. See, I'm not like all you weirdo niggas. You talking about, I got a lane. No, nigga. All white men, white women, all of them should be suspected of white supremacy till prove it otherwise. And even if they nice to me, that don't mean they gonna be nice to you. Do you get that part? Just like the crackers that might be nice to you might not be nice to me. You see what I'm saying? That's how you have to deal with these people. Once you realize that strategically, all that other shit, all that stress, that bullshit niggas be talking, that shit go out the door. Because you looking at them and you waiting for them to show you they moves. That's it. When they come up to you, you should start asking a bunch of questions, just like they ask you a bunch of questions. Well, look here, Bob. Where your family from, Bob? Where your mom and dad? Wait, you said they was in the Confederacy. And, oh, Bob, that don't sound good to me, Bob. Do him the same way. He gonna walk up to your black ass and start talking. But yeah, Boosie fucking up the goddamn parting game. Like, Boosie, nigga, stop getting scammed. I don't know what's wrong with Boosie. Our niggas be so scared of jail, going back to jail. Stop doing jail shit. And if it ain't you, stop having niggas around you that want you to go back and be back in jail. That's it. That's regular real nigga shit. If you ain't a jail nigga, you don't want to do jail shit. Stop having these niggas around you. God damn, Boosie. That's it. You may love a nigga, but you might gotta be like, look, nigga, every time you around, nigga, yeah, you might have to be like that. And so I wish my brother well, because I follow you on TikTok and everything too, nigga. And I know how you ain't a nigga that don't be hearing. You ain't one of those niggas that people be like, oh, that nigga don't hear small talk. Oh yeah, Boosie will get at your ass if you talking crazy. He know your social media too. So that's why I'm just saying, Boosie, you know, nigga, I fucks with you big time. You can even see on Facebook, nigga, I just was voted your #1 fan this month. Let's go.
You done, friend? You done? Drinks done? Everything done?
I had a good time.
Yes. So, baby, like, you gonna pay for the bill for us?
Wait,
You
hold
done,
on.
friend? You done?
This poor
Drinks
dude,
done?
yo, look at
Everything
his
done?
I had a
face.
good time.
Yes.
Look
So,
at my
baby, like,
nigga
you gonna pay
face,
for the bill
y'all.
for us?
You gonna pay for the bill for us? She can't like her man.
Pay for the bill. We got all this food, all these drinks. I think we're ready to go. You gonna pay?
I'm paying?
Yes. I thought
We
you
gotta
was
see how
gonna.
much.
Watch how
see
that
much the
other
bill is,
bitch
too.
try to go
We
at
gotta
him.
see how much the bill is. Why
Yeah.
do that matter? Are you gonna like?
I thought this was
And that
nigga with
bitch
money.
ugly too. That bitch
Where
over
you hear
there
that
looking
from?
like Matumbo.
So you don't have no money right now?
You telling motherfuckers I got money?
If that ain't a red flag, I don't know what it is. You should not even
Y'all
be
niggas, I
questioning
feel
who
bad
told
for
her she got
y'all.
money. At this point, you should be paying your bill and getting up at exit stage left and blocking your girl and her friend.
I did. Yes, I did. So where's the money? Can we get the bill?
Can we get
Can
the
we get the bill, please?
Thank you.
And he will be paying
Okay.
the whole
paying
bill.
for shit.
Sorry, you are.
This the nigga you told me about?
Girl, yes.
You heard this bitch?
You wasn't even supposed to
This the
come.
nigga you told me
Anytime
about?
somebody bring somebody else on a date with them, you gotta know they don't like you. Cause nobody that truly like you are gonna want to share your attention with somebody else.
Exactly.
They're bringing a distraction on purpose, so they don't have to have a conversation or deal with you one-on-one. They're coming there to use you. So when you seen that, you automatically gotta know that's a red flag. Nobody should even get to the point where they order food. It should be immediately no. Because if she really liked you, she wouldn't have brought her friend, and she wouldn't even be telling you that you gotta pay for her friend.
Exactly.
Come on, they only do that to people they don't like.
That's how it should have been from the very jump. That's why I'm questioning the dude. Like, you shouldn't even, like, you just think chilling, like, wait, hold on. All right. The first thing as a man, you supposed to be like, all right, y'all all, wait. All right, I'm kind of with you, so if I'll pay kind of for your bill, if anything, but your friend, right? She knows she paying for her shit, right? You got to be like that in this world today. You have to be like that. See, I sit down with my daughters and I'll show them these videos like this. And they'll sit and they'll be watching. They're like, oh, they be like, why don't she just pay for herself? Like this, and I don't be coaching. I'm just playing the videos for them and having them watch it with me, watching their responses. And my one daughter, She said the same thing. He should have thought about, like, is that girl, why is she here? And is there a guy coming to come pay for her food? My daughter said that. She said, and secondly, she should have been paying for her own food anyway. I started down laughing. So I don't coach. I coach my daughters when they were 5, 6, 7, and 8. Now, everything I was saying at those times, in real time, in real life, they actually go by that shit. I'll be like, damn, so I don't have to do much more. So I stopped. I don't be on my daughter's backs like that. Because I see, like, wow, they really are smart. They really are intelligent. And they're not getting caught up in this bullshit. Let's go. All right. Now, before we get to any more of the stuff, I want to jump into these videos right here. Because I think this is where I'm at. We got a lot of stuff we want to talk about. We might not get to everything today. We'll get to it tomorrow, but these stories we have to get to first. 1, 2, and then there we go. We're going to go into the GPS about Nolan Wells. That's where we're about to head, family. And I got this nigga on here too tonight that I told Jesse I would never have this nigga. I would never have a video of the nigga. But Jesse, I guess I lied, Jesse. I found something that I needed to talk about. And this nigga ass was on it. God damn it, can you come on? Some music while we're waiting on this. Hopefully everything goes through. I hope you're having a great one today. I hope y'all are having a great day. Hey, 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 hey.
New York, Long Island. Breeze Omega, yeah, and Stat Long Island, yeah. Love for hard times,
I got diamonds on my wrist, neck, cold Rolex, the ice blue Corvette, my uptown. My uptown, we're rocking with them Carolina blues. The ice blue Corvette, my uptowns are rocking with them Carolina blues. With them Carolina blues. Try every morning, set up shop. Get that guap money is the issue. I tick, tock, that's why I took 2 o'clock. Money, man, is on my mind. Know I'm gonna shine. I'm the real thing, yeah. Building a home, castles, cathedrals. God damn. Take over your throne. Till the cows come home. Yeah. Fitted in dome. And we fit in a dome. I shed my tears, yeah. I done faced them. I'm on my wrist. Around my neck, yeah. Rockin' with them Carolina blues. I rockin' with them Carolina blues. Yeah. That's the nitro. Ice flow. Like an ice capade ice show. like Geico, like Michael. I'm so insane and sick.
Even though they took all my dough, I'm not gonna flip. Buckle down, knuckle up. I've come to grips. You my hero still, man. You ain't killed one bit, but they took you down, done with
just one dry snitch. That shit again. I ride that shit again.
Cause they ain't selling, cause they ain't propelling. Acting like they ain't got doctor shows and they ain't telling.
Pineapple, coconut to crack your melon. My haters be swelling. Yeah, man, my swag is up. Captain's Cup, yeah. The chains around my neck. The ice blue Corvette, my uptown. My uptown. Yeah. Around my neck. Yeah. Let's get into it. Here we go. The GPS.
For the first time in this entire case, we have something that isn't a witness account, an attorney's claim, or a family member's memory. We have GPS data, an actual time-stamped record of exactly where a boat went, minute by minute, on the day Nolan Wells disappeared. At the same time, his parents sat down directly with the Jackson County District Attorney and announced they're now running their own private investigation alongside the official one. Two very different kinds of update arriving in the same week. One is hard, forensic, and specific. The other is about process, pressure, and a family refusing to wait quietly for answers. We're going to walk through both and then talk honestly about what the GPS data actually changes here. For weeks now, this case has been shaped almost entirely by what people remember, what people believe they heard, and what people are willing to say publicly. Judges have made statements, friends have given interviews, attorneys have made claims, some of which have since been walked back. Every single one of those accounts has depended at some level on human memory and human honesty, both of which are genuinely fallible, even among people with nothing to hide. GPS data doesn't have that problem. It's the first piece of this case that exists independently of anyone's willingness to tell the truth. CBS News obtained GPS data from the Mississippi Department of Marine Resources, tracking the exact movements of the boat that carried Nolan to Horn Island on July 4th. According to that data, the boat left its dock at approximately 9:56 that morning. It arrived at Horn Island at 11:14. CBS News has previously reported, separately, that Nolan was not on the boat when it eventually departed the island that afternoon. That's the baseline, a normal, unremarkable start to what should have been an ordinary holiday outing. According to the GPS data, the boat left Horn Island at 4:31 that afternoon and returned to its original departure dock. That timestamp is worth pausing on because it lines up closely with what's already been publicly stated. Judge Ashley Cole, in her own account of that day, said the group left the island around 4:30 due to the boat taking on water and an issue with the bilge pump. The GPS data now gives that claim something it didn't have before, an independent, technical timestamp that roughly matches the account given by one of the families involved. That's meaningful corroboration on this one specific point. It doesn't resolve the larger dispute about why Nolan wasn't on that boat when it left, but it does confirm the boat itself actually did leave around the time it was said to have left. It's worth being careful about how much weight to put on this kind of corroboration, though. Confirming that a boat departed at a certain time doesn't confirm every other detail in the account attached to that timestamp. Judge Cole's statement bundled several claims together: the departure time, the reason for leaving, the bilge pump issue, and Nolan's stated decision to stay behind. The GPS data only speaks to one of those, the timing of the boat's movement. It says nothing about whether the bilge pump genuinely malfunctioned or about what was actually said between Nolan and the friends who left without him. A partially corroborated account isn't the same as a fully corroborated one, and it's worth keeping that distinction clear as this case continues to develop. Here's where the GPS data gets genuinely interesting, and where it introduces a detail that hasn't appeared in any account we've covered so far. After returning to the original dock, The boat didn't simply stay there for the night. According to the data, it left again, traveling into Fort Bayou at 5:52 that evening. It returned to the dock at 6:06. Then, later that same evening, at 7:19, the boat went to the Fort Bayou boat launch. From there, it appears to have been towed overland, presumably by a vehicle, to the residence of the boat's owners in Biloxi. Sit with that sequence for a second. The boat arrives back at its home dock around 4:30 in the afternoon. Then, roughly 90 minutes later, it goes back out for a 14-minute round trip into Fort Bayou. Then, about an hour after that, it makes a third movement to a boat launch before finally being trailered home for the night. Nobody, in any interview, any press conference, any witness account we've reviewed so far, has mentioned this second trip. Not Judge Cole's statement, not Elmore's account of retrieving the keys, not Javon Williams, not Trace Eston Shepard. This is a documented, time-stamped movement of the boat that, as of this reporting, has no public explanation attached to it at all. There are, of course, entirely innocent explanations available. Boats sometimes need fuel, equipment gets forgotten and has to be retrieved. A bilge pump issue, if genuinely serious, might have required a short trip to check on repairs or to move the vessel somewhere it could be more easily worked on before being trailered home for the night. Fort Bayou itself is a real, navigable waterway in the area, not some remote or unusual destination, so a short trip there isn't inherently suspicious on its face. But innocent explanations aren't the same as confirmed ones. And in a case already defined by unexplained gaps, a missing phone, deleted messages, a 13-hour delay before a formal search began, a fresh, unaddressed gap in the boat's own movements is exactly the kind of detail that deserves a direct, on-the-record explanation from whoever was actually aboard during those trips. Was it the boat's owner alone? Was anyone else present? Did it have anything to do with Nolan at all? Or was it a completely separate errand that simply happened to occur on the same evening he was still missing? Right now, nobody outside a small circle of people actually knows, and the public record doesn't offer an answer. The Marine Resources Report identifies specific people connected to the investigation at this early stage. It states that the boat's owner, his mother, and one other individual reportedly with Nolan on the day of the incident have all cooperated with the investigation. This is worth noting carefully. It's the first official document, rather than a secondhand claim from an attorney or a leaked private message, to directly confirm that an adult, specifically the boat's owner, is connected to this case in some formal capacity. That lines up, at least partially, with Elmore's earlier public claim that an adult was present on the boat that day, a claim we previously noted hadn't been independently confirmed. This report doesn't fully confirm that an adult was present on the boat that day, a claim we previously noted hadn't been independently confirmed. This report doesn't fully confirm Elmore's specific account either, but it does establish that an adult's involvement is now part of the official record, not just a family member's assertion. The mention of the boat owner's mother cooperating is also worth sitting with. It suggests the investigation, even in this early marine resources phase, was already reaching beyond just the young people directly involved that day into the surrounding adult family members connected to the boat itself. That's a broader circle of cooperation than most public accounts of this case have described up to this point, and it raises its own natural question. What did the boat owner's mother know or need to explain that made her part of this early cooperation as well? Up to this point, almost everything driving this case has been testimonial. Somebody said this, somebody else said that, a witness recalled hearing an argument, a family member remembers a conversation a certain way. GPS data is different in kind, not just in degree. It doesn't rely on anyone's memory, anyone's honesty, or anyone's willingness to come forward. It's a mechanical record, generated automatically, independent of what anyone later chooses to say about that day. That doesn't make it perfect evidence. GPS data tells you where a vessel was, not who was on it, what was happening on board, or why any particular trip occurred. But it does something
all
crucial that testimony alone
within
can't. It gives investigators and
amount
now
of
the
hours
public
after
a
somebody
fixed,
disappears,
objective skeleton,
that's
a real
suspicious to me.
timeline that every witness account
I
can
don't
now
care
be
what
measured
anybody
against.
say.
If somebody's
That's
story doesn't
hella
match what the
suspicious.
GPS data shows, that's no longer a matter of one person's word against another's. It's a documented fact sitting there that any account either fits or doesn't. This is actually how a lot of complex investigations eventually get resolved, not through a single dramatic confession or a single decisive piece of evidence, but through the slow, careful process of cross-referencing testimony against hard data, one detail at a time. Every witness account in this case can now be checked against this timeline.
That's what
Does
I've
what
heard.
Javon Williams described line up with when the boat actually departed? Does the account of the Keys episode fit within the window after the boat returned to its dock at 4:31? Does anyone's story explain or even acknowledge that second trip to Fort Bayou? Those questions weren't answerable before this data existed. Now they are, at least in principle. And that changes the nature of the investigation itself from one built entirely on competing memories to one that finally has an objective reference point everything else has to account for. It's important to be honest about the limits of this information too. The GPS data confirms movement.
Why did they
It doesn't
go back
confirm
to
intent,
Fort Bayou?
conversation, or condition.
That's where the
We don't
island
know
is.
from this data alone who was actually on the boat during that mysterious second trip to Fort Bayou. We don't know why it happened. We don't know whether it has anything at all to do with Nolan or whether it's a completely unrelated errand that simply happened to occur that same evening. We also don't know, from this report alone, whether investigators
us white
have...
folks, we always just got to go back out to an island for no goddamn reason that don't have no grocery stores on it. Yeah, I'm just driving the boat out to the island. I was trying to catch me some red croakers. Niggas, get the fuck up out of here. That GPS proves they went and dropped that boy's body off. I've been saying that. I've been saying that right there. And there you have it, folks. I'm going to have, wait, hold on. I got my man. He's going to drop in here. I'm going to have this dude because he's going to speak about the same thing. And he's going to go through the same thing they said. And he's going to be like, he's some Indian brother, but I follow him on TikTok. I forgot why I had this nigga on here, Jesse. Where that nigga at? Damn, I got a lot of good shit too. God damn. And I got some new Tether songs too. Y'all saw that crazy story. I don't even know if I should really. I'm telling you, I know the crazy. Y'all be thinking I'm crazy, but them Nabiscos, who better to know the terroristic abilities of other Nabiscos? Yeah, I want to show y'all these white niggas. The Somalis kicked them niggas out. I want that other video. I think it's more here. And then I'll get that video, and then I'll get that nigga, that Jesse. Jesse be having this nigga on this shit. I'll never like having the nigga, but I had to have this nigga this time. That nigga said something. I think it was more the video than him. So look, Jesse, look how I had to put my foot in my mouth. That fast. Some of this shit I might just save for tomorrow, but I'm trying to get the shit that's like, I feel like it's the time. You got to get that shit out. Nah, not the thing. That other nigga, that nigga who be over there with the Young Turks and shit. What is his name? Rashard something? I can't remember exactly what his name is. But he be having them glasses on. I be like, this nigga. I be like, Jesse be having this nigga on here. You know what I'm talking about, that nigga. I think he connected to the Young Turk. Not the thing. Nah, I would have said the thing. Nah, it's that other nigga. You'll see the nigga when I show you. Yeah, Rashad Ritchie. Yeah, that nigga. There you go, Jesse. I was like, damn, this nigga. I end up with a video with this nigga. I don't normally get a video from him. But let this crazy Nabisco. She's slapping tables and everything, let you know what she's saying.
And I personally didn't need any more details.
Oh, boy.
As soon as they said that 3 white kids got off that boat and had lawyers waiting for them, I already knew what the fuck happened. In my 28 years of life alone, I have watched this happen countless amounts of times, and I have watched white people get away with it every single
You don't never
fucking
play none
time.
of those video
And I'm
games.
tired of it. Y'all said, let's wait for the investigation. Let's wait for more details. Here are the details. There was no water in his lungs. He did not drown. There are pictures of him at the after party, meaning he came back from that island alive. He was beaten so badly, he was only identifiable through dental records. Are you putting 2 and 2 together yet? Are you understanding why these conversations need to be happening in your house to make sure that your white child is a safe person when they go out into this world? Because let me just say this. If my white son is out in public and your white child is being racist or bigoted or just a piece of shit, he's gonna make sure your white kid is only identifiable through dental records. And then he's gonna come home to me. He's gonna let me know what your kid's name was. I'm gonna find you and your entire family. And I'm gonna make sure every single one of you is only identifiable through dental records. I am so sick of watching this shit happen. That shit happened on the 4th of July.
Let the Nabiscos go Nabisco
250 years of freedom, my ass.
Well, there you go. Like I said, let them crash out on each other. That's where it's at. You will get a Karen. You will get a Karen.
Police in Louisiana are searching landfills right now for the body of a 15-year-old boy, and the 51-year-old man who's been arrested in connection with his murder is allegedly not
this
cooperating
nigga look
with
like
them.
a tether.
I'm Jazz Williams. I'm going to
tell me this ain't
now,
a tether.
according to reports, this all goes back to the day when 15-year-old Jadarius Manyweather went to see one of his longtime friends, a 16-year-old girl. Investigators say there was evidence of an inappropriate relationship between 51-year-old Maurice Parms and that same 16-year-old girl. And at some point, Jadarius became upset about the way Parms was acting toward her. There was a confrontation between Jadarius and Parms, and that argument escalated, so much so that witnesses described seeing a tall man beating
if there's
a smaller
family out
person
there,
for
correct
several
me. If there's
minutes.
niggas you know,
They also
last
reported
name
hearing a
Paul.
softer voice begging the person to stop hitting them and to leave them alone. Then, on Saturday, June 6th, Jadarius is reported missing. And according to reports, the United Cajun Navy joined in the search along with more than 100 volunteers and police canines.
That damn
now,
Cajun
also during
Navy
that search,
again.
investigators say they found large bloodstains in the area where the altercation reportedly happened. They also say surveillance allegedly showed a person who matched Maurice's body type riding a child's bike, throwing out a mask, gloves, and t-shirt, and returning later to retrieve those items. And as if that wasn't enough, Parms was also reportedly seen wiping areas of his truck with a rag. His truck, which investigators say showed presence of blood. Now they're searching a Baton Rouge, Louisiana landfill, at least for Jadarius's body. And that's where they've narrowed down that search, but it's still a really large area. And he could be a problem for crews who have to search the site in heavy protective gear. I'm Jazz Williams. If you want to learn more about where things stand in the search for Jadarius Manyweather now, read the story
that
and
was
download
a tether.
the WBRC
I don't
News
care
app.
what nobody say. That nigga looked like a tether. Everything. God damn. this world, this shit, the way this shit is now with information, you'll be thinking like this the end of the goddamn world. But I'll be damned. You're not gonna end on my motherfucking watch. End on somebody else's fucking watch.
America is right here on the street. Am I banned from this area? You know, you want America? Am I banned from this area? It's right there, public area.
And this isn't America anymore, right? So the plan was to eat some Somali food, but unfortunately,
why would you want to eat that
there.
So white people just like to serve party.
Food there? Yeah, food there.
But it's with the Somalians, so I don't care. As long as they leave us alone.
Falls off the bone.
Over there, it's Somali town.
All right. This kind of seemed dry. Let's see.
Fuck with them niggas.
Of this, please.
We're in public space right
You're
now.
not a public space. This is our property. We need to leave now.
Okay.
Well, I'll call a cop for you now.
No problem. We'll leave. Once you tell us that we're trespassing, we'll leave. No, we're leaving. Hey, come down. I don't want problems.
Last time you
we're
came
leaving.
here,
We're leaving.
You've been telling us wrong. I don't care about you media. I don't care what you're saying is.
Thanks,
hello, everybody. You're wrong.
You come in and
you don't have to get loud.
You go island. You don't want to go to island, right? And talking about Somali people. Somali people, they're better than you guys. I'm telling the truth right now.
I need you to calm down.
The reason why
calm down and stop yelling, and we're gonna get off your property.
This is my
no problem. We're getting off. We're getting off your property
right now.
We are. We're picking up our food and getting up.
Just take your time.
You just need to calm down, though. And before we call the cops on you for harassment and intimidation, you're harassing me and intimidating us. I don't want that anymore. I don't need permission to come here.
Yes, you have to.
Does all these people ask for permission to come here?
Listen to me. We're not going to give you permission.
It's America, buddy. That's not how it works.
If you want to come and ask
it's America, baby. It's how it works.
You took a video for us and you keep harassing us.
It's America. That's not how it works.
America is right here on the street.
Am I banned from this area?
You know, you want America?
Am I banned from this
area?
area?
Public area.
And this isn't America anymore, right?
America is freedom. I agree.
This is my freedom to come on the premises. I'm leaving. I'm leaving, right?
Deal with this shit.
That's what you are.
We came here to enjoy the food. Now they're bringing more of their friends out. So I'm asking you guys very simple, very simple, very simple.
I live
that
here
old time
peacefully.
love.
Everything.
Okay, so calm down and let us leave.
They come when you feel harassed.
Is this race? Is this race related?
To exaggerate. You exaggerate. We are Somali.
You know why?
We came to exaggerate. Can you move the car so we can leave? Move your car so we can leave.
What's your car?
Move the car so we can leave.
Yeah, you have to leave. We are not black. You are not welcome here. You exaggerate, and that's not how it works.
Thanks for showing us Somali
You
culture.
heard her? She said, we not black Americans. You heard her, right? Did y'all hear her say, we not black Americans? That shit sound like goddamn Black Hawk Down. They better get them niggas out of here. I am not going through that shit. Go watch Black Hawk Down if you ain't never watched it. I bet you be looking at them Somalians different then. Oh, you like, yeah, we gotta get these niggas up out of here. The shit went to hell, and a couple of them niggas got some AK-47s. It'd be hell all over the place. Jesse, word up, go watch Black Hawk Down, nigga. You just don't want them niggas with a bunch of guns. I'm for gun control in Somali neighborhoods. Wherever there's Somalians, they should have no guns. Grismatically, yo, what up, family? Yo, I saw that email too. Appreciate you. I was glad. I was like, yeah, I hope you know. I just saw the email. Yeah. I was going to send you what I thought should be a hook. I could send that too, real quick. Yeah, Black Hawk Down, nigga. These niggas shouldn't have no guns in no Minnesota. That's all I'm saying. And there's been a spike in gang violence in Minnesota too. So the family talking to each other. But yeah, that's what it is. But yeah, them niggas shouldn't have no guns out there. It's crazy. They rolled them crackers up out of there, though. That's all I'm gonna say. Them white niggas didn't have no chance. They had to leave, nigga. That nigga's like, nigga, you gotta go. Ooh, boy. Y'all, some of you white guys, y'all might want to stop this type of like videography because y'all losing in the game. And shit could happen to y'all. So y'all need to like, y'all might want to figure that shit out, bro. Oh my God, that shit was horrible. Wait, I gotta get my new tether. Where my tether music at? I think I set it over here. Wait, that's one. I think I have more than one tether song. I'm gonna get that out the way. Go ahead. I think I had another tether song, but maybe not. FBA Convo, what it do? Okay, yeah. Yeah, see, I didn't know if that was something where you could turn and split it into one of them little short joints like you do. But you know, I'll add on and I'll add some a hook to that. Because I did have a hook to it. But it was one of those crazy hooks. I had to remember how to do it because it was to one of the motherfucking what's the name beats. I don't know if it's Just Blaze or whatever. It's just like it's one of them type of hooks that I gotta be like, okay, wait, what did I say again? Because it's one of those type of hooks. I meant to send that shit too when I was sending you back that other message. I was like, damn, I should just send that nigga what I think the hook could be. Cause I ain't know if you might be able to come up with something real quick. Cause I know sometimes you'll just look in the lyrics and you will take the hook out of the lyrics. So that's why I ain't know if you was gonna do that type of shit. Word up. I know how talented you are to make shit happen. Now look, I don't never really give a damn about none of that fan play that they do up on the hill and shit, or whatever they do, but this nigga was catching this white nigga in mad lies. Like, it's a different
Black
world
workers
now.
are far more likely to be unemployed as white workers at almost every education level. True or false?
That is true.
So do you just believe that black people are more lazy? Black workers are far more likely to be unemployed as white workers at almost every education level. True or false?
That is true.
So do you just believe that black people are more lazy or aren't as good at applications? Why do you think that data is the way it is? If a random white person in this country and a random black person in this country go to get their home appraised, right? Why is it that the black person is much more likely to get a lower value on their home appraisal?
Because they live in a different neighborhood?
Okay, great. We'll get to that in a second because that's wrong. Black people in this country were enslaved for at least 240 years. Is that correct?
That's correct.
Okay, and after slavery ended, you had about 100 more years at least of Jim Crow and legal segregation, where government at the federal, state, and local level blocked black people from owning land, from getting bank loans, from living in certain neighborhoods, from attending certain schools. All of that happened too, right?
Yes.
Okay, so my question to you is simple. Name the year that the playing field became completely even. I want you to give me a date.
I mean, if you're looking at
for home loans, you brought. I think we talked about home loans and appraisals. For home loans, what year did it become equal?
Well, according to the DEI movement in 1991, when they imposed disparate impact.
So you're telling me today that if a black person goes and applies for a home loan, they have the same likelihood of getting accepted for that loan as a white person does.
If you're asking me a person that lives next door to another person, if one is white and one is black and they go both apply for a loan, do I expect different outcomes? No. And if there are, then it should be enforced under discrimination laws.
So you're talking about rules, I'm talking about outcomes. So let's play a game of true and false, and let's start with wealth disparities. The median net worth of a white household in this country is $285,000. The median net worth of a black household is about $45,000. True or false?
I don't know.
Okay, you came here as an expert today in a DEI hearing and you don't know that? Basic facts about wealth accumulation in this country? All right, let's go to the next one. For every $100 in wealth held by white families, black families hold about $15. True or false?
Again, I don't know those specific numbers.
Okay, well, I have data here. It's true. So we know that the answer here isn't just that black people believe in saving less than white people do, right? It's that government in this country has put one set of folks in a better position to succeed than other people. And it was the law for a very, very long time. And it became ingrained in our institutions. Government was part of the problem. And so it has to now be part of the solution.
That's why we need our reparations. This is why we need an anti-black hate crime bill, because all these run concurrent. They run together. There's a government that was sitting here making this as a situation for us. So we don't get where people keep talking about, well, why do I? Well, you came over here, nigga. It don't matter. You shouldn't have brought your funky ass over here if you worrying about you thinking that somehow your money, when we're telling you that the government's going to pay this, because it was the government. Not like you tell us, the government. No, nigga, it was the government. White supremacy is the only known government ruling over this whole damn planet. And that's exactly what was doing to us. So you're going to have to pay up. Ain't no ifs, ands, or buts about it. That's it. That's it. We're not doing all that. I don't, that's why I don't have to sit into no reparations, nothing, no studies, nothing. Nigga, I'm already at the point where, nigga, it's just cut the check. Now, how much you're going to start out with, I don't know. But you're going to have to pay till this shit is repaired. And you don't get to tell us when it's repaired. I know you don't like hearing that shit, but you got money for every goddamn thing else. We see money being flooded out the door to everybody else. Pay us what you owe so we can save this goddamn country. We're the only group capable of saving the country. That's it. Cut the motherfucking check. We don't want to hear no more this, that, and the third. We done seen you put money out all over the block to whoever the fuck you want to give it to. Give us our bread and let us save the damn country. Put your white supremacy away for a couple of months, because that's as long as y'all can hold on to it. It's like you ready to bust a nut. Let us get out here and save this goddamn country. Can't give y'all no money to save the country. You'll be over here buying these goddamn mail order brides with your bitch ass. Thinking now if you bring in some damn Asian bitch, not knowing that bitch been watching TikTok, that bitch is knowing about you niggas. She ready to kill you. She putting all types of vines and shit in your teeth. And now you up there dead and shit. That's what happened to y'all. Y'all be on that mail order bride shit. Nigga, that shit over. Them bitches know how to get rid of y'all niggas. And yes, dumb mail order bride bitches, you probably gonna get caught. You probably gonna go to jail. I'm promising you. This is America. Your ass a subject just from the beginning, especially you with a white man. Remember, you laid up with a white man or you laid up with a white woman. I'm just letting you tethers know. When they pass away mysteriously in the family, like, he was just okay. Oh, nigga, your ass will be subject to all type of study. They gonna be looking at your ass. Don't think you get away with it. That's why y'all be going to jail, because y'all out here in Virginia, it be a lot of them going to jail. Word up. Watch. I'm out there for all the niggas who act like black people was not in just black. I want to play this next video. Hold on. Because we got a lot of niggas who be like, black people, you didn't fight in the Revolutionary War. Well, I want y'all, this is from where I live, nigga. This is from where I live. I know I got black, I got my brother Black Alpha Network. I was just thinking of my other brother, Black Elections. Cause that nigga that nigga be making, I be making beats, but he be making beats for me too. Oh yeah, where is that? Yeah, where is that? Right there. I think that's right there. I think that's it. Because I want this is very important. This is from where I am in Leesburg, Virginia, Loudoun County. I want y'all to hear this real quick, because I want y'all to hear this video real quick, because this solidifies what I've been saying a long time, and motherfuckers keep acting like, well, black people only came. No, nigga, how can we just come at this time if it was niggas here who was fighting in the Revolutionary War, not just in New York? See, they always give you the Crispus Attucks and the David Atkinson and the brothers up there that was in the Northeast. They never tell you about all the brothers that was down here in Virginia and places like this. Hold on, man. This shit is doing some bullshit. Hold on, nigga. You gonna stop fucking with us. Not gonna do this bullshit. We need to play this story. This story is very important. It's very important to the black family. And the fact that this is where I live. This is Leesburg, Virginia. This is where I live. I keep telling people acting like black people, we don't make, like we ain't out here. I keep telling Pinky like this when Pinky was acting like, oh, y'all don't be getting stuff. Who you thought brought this up out there? Who you thought brought this? It was me and a couple of brothers who brought this up, that there was black brothers. So we went to the library. There's a whole library you can go to out here. That's an old library that's got all these fucking like niggas' names and everything in there. And you can find black people all up in there, and you see the brothers and sisters who is in Virginia. This is where I live, in Leesburg, Virginia.
The black soldiers who actually fought who were from Loudoun County in the area, who fought in the American Revolution. Is there anything that recognizes them on our courthouse lawn right now at all?
I do not believe so. There is not
specifically the black soldiers who actually fought. The black soldiers who actually fought who were from Loudoun County in the area, who fought in the American Revolution. Is there anything that recognizes them, the black soldiers who actually fought who were from Loudoun County in the area, who fought in the American Revolution? Is there anything that recognizes them on our courthouse lawn right now at all?
Out here, my nigga.
I do not believe so. There is not specifically black soldiers. I did a lot of this research for the State of the County address this year.
That's the sister that I helped get voted in.
Just maybe we can have some conversations about doing that with her assistance at some point to recognize those, because there's been so much work that she and some other folks in our community have done to make sure that those stories are told. And so it makes me a little nervous.
Here's a white woman telling a black woman to make sure that those stories of the black niggas are told.
And so maybe we can
this is how crazy the world
and have that conversation, should my colleagues be willing at some point.
Didn't you? That's the weirdest shit. That you had a white woman telling her, make sure to the black woman to tell her that make sure you telling that story too. Well, I ain't really, I did the study on it, but I'm telling you, this the bitch, Phyllis Randall is the black chick who's over there talking crazy. That's who we voted in, and then she talking crazy. And a white woman is checking her. This is crazy. This is why we got to make sure we double check niggas' backgrounds like 3 and 4 times. Because, like, as that white woman said, black men from Loudoun County, right here in Virginia, went and fought in the Civil War. You hear? Not the Civil War, the War of the Revolutionary War. Remember, telling us that, oh, you niggas are all on slave plantations, but yet this white woman is telling y'all that there was lots of freedmen in Loudoun County who went to war against the goddamn British. This is amazing. I wanted to play that because, this is like, I'm in Loudoun County. A lot of people don't know. People think like the spirit of the FBA. I keep telling niggas this shit is not named Leesburg because of white folks. Y'all like, wait, what? Y'all like, oh. You think it's called Leesburg because of white people. No. It's called Leesburg because there was black people. There was black people who liked General Lee. Y'all like, what? Y'all like, get the fuck out of here. General Lee was a nice nigga to black people. That's why this whole area used to be black. It was all black. And then when he came through one day, the black people decided to just call it Leesburg. White people came afterwards. The trails of white people passing through, then they started like taking up into the villages and into the town. But this was just a small little area. And then the black people was the ones who put up a damn thing and called it Leesburg. Well documented out here. Well documented. That's why I told niggas, when people ask me like, where you at? You in Leesburg? Oh, Maxwell's over. Well, if you could keep listening, listen in. To you, he was a savage, racist demon, but he wasn't. He wasn't. I went to the Robert E. Lee plantation. I've been on this plantation. I've been there. So I know he ain't the nigga that you saying he is, Navi. No, he wasn't even a racist. No, he wasn't no racist. He wasn't no racist. His only fight was about Virginia. A lot of people don't fucking get that. His only fight was for Virginia. Hence, notice the Confederates lose in a lot of places that ain't Virginia. In Virginia, the Confederates are getting their ass handed to them. In Maryland, Virginia, Pennsylvania, the Confederate, the goddamn Union getting their ass whooped on. This is not a made up story. I wish I would say Robert E. Lee was an actual filthy racist like that. No, but I've been there. I've been to his plantation. I heard his whole goddamn story. He had a really shitty father, like most of these Nabiscos. He never had really, look, his slaves liked him. You can go right now. Him and George Washington plantations is right next to each other down here in Virginia. You can go there and there's lots of black people all around. The whole neighborhoods all around these plantations is black. I was there. The black people love this shit. They like, oh, this shit, up there, you got George Washington and all his shit, Lincoln. You got Lee over there. I was there with them niggas. They all had plantations. They all did. It ain't like a one thing or one nigga did. All of them did. I'm telling you, I went there. I'll take you there if you come out here to Virginia. I'll take you there and you'll be like shot. Like, damn. I'm telling y'all, the number one, they was broke. The family was broke during the Civil War. They almost lost the house and everything. While Lee is away at the war, fighting the war, there's a black brother. Yeah, EJ, I'm being honest. There's not no made up thing. There is some shit where you had certain niggas who didn't. They like, fuck, I got slaves, but look, we gonna do this, but I'm not gonna do it like my daddy did it. We still doing the same shit, but over time. Some of them became a little bit different because they didn't like what they saw. You remember, this is imprinted on some people. Some people like it, some people don't. That shows exactly who they are. And like I said, when you go to the lead thing, you find out. I remember a ghost took over my daughter's body. We start freaking out and shit. My wife crying and shit like, Kira. I'm telling you, I feel like a ghost took over her body because the way she was jumping across these little rock areas and just skipping and spinning around and come on, y'all. And she had this southern accent all of a sudden. She's like, I'm going to get you right now where we all was. Now, hurry up and stop being so frisky about it. I'm looking, this is my daughter saying that she's standing on the top of like a rock pillar that's like 4 feet tall. She's just standing on it all nimble. And then she just backflip off it and walk down the thing. This is at the Robert E. Lee shit. I remember, I look back and I see all them devils sitting up on the balcony watching us as we heading down it to the slave quarters. You not willing to get the energy of what goes on when you at a slave plantation. It's the realest shit ever. You feel that shit in your chest. You right there like, ooh, you can feel the ancestors. Everybody need to go, particularly foundational Black Americans. I would tell you to go because you're going to feel that shit. You're going to be like, oh shit. I'm telling you, that white lady was going crazy when I knew all about military strategies and some of the things that Lee did. That bitch was like, oh my. That bitch decided she wanted to start telling me more stories about the family. Well, there was a black man who was he became the sole provider for the Lee family while General Lee was away. And this is the story I'm talking about, where there was a brother who sat there. He was what she called him a master. He was a master. He made tapestries. He made big ass tapestries and shit. And he made so many of them that they was able to be sold. and the Lee family was able to have money and survive. Literally, while Robert E. Lee was away, there was a young brother. Oh, he was a master weaver. He was a weaver. That's what the white lady said. He was a master weaver. And so that brother sit there and made all this money. So when he was gone and then he came, he literally saved the family, And so when Lee came back, the first thing Lee did was like, well, y'all free. He told all the niggas on the plantation, like, y'all niggas, and them niggas looked at him like, and go where, sir? That's what one of the niggas told him. It's on a whole plaque. And I was in there. They got a whole plaque. When Lee comes home and it's got the date and everything, when he tells the people, hey, y'all can all go. Y'all can, whatever y'all want to do, you can stay there or I don't know. And this is the shit that's crazy. Because when Lee comes back to that plantation, you got niggas digging up their children all the way out in motherfucking this is Falls Church in Arlington. They digging their children up on the body out the Arlington Cemetery and putting them in a wagon, and they riding all the way down to where Lee lived, which was down in Prince William County. Nigga, that's almost on a horse and wagon, nigga, that's like damn near 7 days, nigga. That's like 7 days. And them people came and started putting their bodies over the goddamn, over the fence. And the people who weren't slaves no more, by Lee's standard, because he said, look, I told them niggas they can go. But most of them all stayed because they had nowhere else to go. Where was you going to go? We already live back here, nigga, in the backyard. But it was those black people, because if you go to Lee's, if you go up to Lee's plantation right now, they have where they got the whole graveyard, and that black people built. Black people built the graveyard for all the white bodies that white people was throwing over the fence that they didn't want their children. And so, yeah, it was the Lee people who you would say they're slaves, but they're not, because he already said nobody's a slave here. He literally comes back. Most of the people thinking they're still slaves. He's like, no, we lost the war. They shocked, because, niggas don't really get the information. They don't tell niggas out in the field. So when Lee, after being at Appomattox and shit for damn near like 3 days and shit, then he had to go to D.C. They made him take his ass to D.C. to the new president, who was another bitch ass nigga. But that's more stories. You know what it is, family. Let's let Black Alpha kick it before we get the last new Tether song, I believe. But I believe FBA, he got more Tether.
It's real. And it is the most strongest wave in the United States of America. The blackout is the reason
Shout
why
out to Black Alpha Network.
She ain't gonna vote for
the Democrats. What it is, the only real activist in foundational Black American community movements right now.
Jackie Chan and Lucy Lou's stores and aisles are empty, and they sitting outside with mustard fried rice because they can't afford chicken fried rice. Don't give a damn. FBA don't give a
mustard
damn.
fried rice.
As we go even further.
So a ticking time bomb that I feel like not a lot of people know about is the fact that most of your favorite local Chinese restaurants that are being owned by like Chinese immigrants are probably not going to be around.
I was about to play this story. It's so funny.
For context, my parents own a Chinese restaurant, and basically all of our friends and family in our like community also own a Chinese restaurant. So, what I know is happening is that a lot of these people who came to America a couple decades ago opened up their Chinese restaurants. They're getting to the age now where they are trying to figure out how to retire and how to essentially like what to do with the business. And so one of the options obviously is to sell it to someone else who wants to continue operating the restaurant, as it currently is. And basically from what my parents have told me, the prices that these businesses like these Chinese restaurants are going for on these like Chinese communities forums where people are like listing the restaurants, these restaurants are being sold for dirt cheap because you are not getting the same influx of people coming into the US as like first-gen immigrants.
No, you ain't getting the same influx of foundational Black Americans who are patronizing you. Oh, you're Lucy Lou lying. Fam, is she Lucy Lou lying? Is she, fam?
She Lucy Lou lying.
It ain't making no damn
She
sense
Lucy
because
Lou
you're not
lying.
getting the same influx of people who came here. Then how come they're the #1 new immigrants that came to America? Black Alpha know the facts. I got the evidence. I got the receipts. Chinese people were the fastest growing population of illegal immigrants who were coming here to the United States of America. Y'all know, I just showed the footage where they're all lined up at the border. Where you from? China. Where you from? China. Where you from? China.
You can't sell the
that
motherfucking
there's
4
not an
wings and,
influx of Chinese
and
immigrants
French
coming
fries
here?
now,
Yes,
nigga.
there are.
Now
So
you're
everything
hurting.
you're saying right now about there's not a big influx of them is all cap. That's a Lucy Lou lie. What it really is that just like every business, if you go out of business, you don't have a big influx of customers.
Them pork fried rice
Salute
is not
yourself,
flying
Black
out,
Americans.
nigga.
As it currently is. And basically,
Yo, I'm
from
glad,
what my parents
Black
have told
Albert.
me,
I didn't
the
even know
prices
Albert
that these
did it
businesses, like these Chinese restaurants,
I
are
got
going for
this whole video
on these like Chinese communities forums where people are like listing their restaurants. These restaurants are being sold for dirt cheap because you are not getting the same influx of people coming into the US as like first-gen immigrants who wants to own and operate Chinese restaurants. This is an incredibly labor-intensive line of work, and these owners, like, you could say, oh, like, why don't they just pass it down to their
what
kids?
it is, Fresh?
Most of the Chinese people that I know whose family
The
own
blackout
restaurants,
is
their
real.
kids. You know,
Touching
my friends
niggas.
whose parents own restaurants, they're not.
Niggas,
it was not
niggas
even a
all over
question whether or
TikTok
not they
making
wanted to like
Chinese
take on the family
food.
business, right? Like the people who own and operate these restaurants know how extremely labor intensive and difficult it is to
And for
do
the
this line of
lazy
work. And
black
that's
people, they
because
now
so
finding
much
these black
of the
brothers and
labor that
sisters
goes
who
into
make Chinese
making and
food and
preparing
they
their
going to
food
get it.
is done
And
by
it's
hand.
bomb.
It is not automated. Like we,
I was
at least in
thinking the
my
other day, I
family's
said, shit, I
restaurant,
might
we
start
make
making
every
Chinese
single
food.
dumpling by hand.
Every business who does that does the same thing. What's any different about you? Why is she trying to make it look like it's exclusive to her family? She's trying to make it look like it's exclusive. It's been done that way for years. Try again. What's your excuse now? What it really is that we ain't buying nothing from you, and you're making excuses on why your asses ain't got no money in your pockets. Remember, the Jackie Chan earlier, he said that
I'm
he was
at the
going out of
farmer
business
market.
because
I'm
he
looking for
couldn't get no
somebody who
business
look like
from
me.
Black Americans. So she's telling a different story than him because he was scared and she's Lucy Lou lying.
And like the filling that goes into these dumplings, we make that by hand too. Like my parents literally like grind up the pork, they hand chop the scallions, like hand measure all of like the sauces and everything. Like it is so labor intensive to own and operate a Chinese restaurant. So taking time.
And you've been doing it for years. Family, what's the common denominator, Black Americans? Family, what's the main ingredient? No pun intended. Foundational Black Americans. Notice they never had these problems before. You mean to tell me that there's this problem of an influx in third and fourth generation and the labor so hard and you make it all by hand and these Asian businesses are having all of this inner turmoil, never had it before since you came here. You ain't have this in the 1980s, the 1990s, the early 2000s, but you got it all now. Soon as foundational Black Americans black you out, boycott, wealth transfer. You ain't had none of these problems for the last 30, 40 years.
Y'all
You done had it all for the last 3 to 4 weeks. I'm going to take the 3 to 4 weeks. I'm going to take the 3 to 4 weeks.
Hating like
and the 3 to 4 weeks means you're going to be out of business forever. That's an FBA blackout. And they crashing out.
Oh, shit. Well, at least it's only. All right, I think he made it through. I don't know. If y'all saw it, let me know. but Restream, they got where they black my whole screen out like, nigga, you can't see Black Alpha. Them niggas, they be hating like a motherfucker. I hope the new Tether song play. Can y'all hear me? Mic check. Can y'all hear me? Oh. Can y'all hear me? You can't hear me? No, if you couldn't hear me, that's because I was getting my dog for a minute. But can you hear me now? They're gonna have me like that. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? If you can hear me, put a 1 in the chat, please. Oh, you was able to see Black Alpha? Yeah, I had stepped away. That's why you probably couldn't hear me. Okay. Thank you, EJ. Because I was getting my badass dog. The hell is you doing, nigga? You know, black people dogs be bad.
We've tried everything. Barbecue cat legs, sun-dried cat tails, sauteed cat breast. Honey cat need no more. Yeah, I don't want to eat cat meat no more. In America, they have corner stores. I don't want to eat cat meat no more. Only deers and boars. I don't want to eat cat meat no more. No more. Magazine, I should be thinking about other things like being clean and medical vaccines. My third world living conditions are obscene. I'm dreaming of a scheme that I can redeem. Barbecue cat legs, sun-dried cat tails, sauteed cat breast. Cat meat no more. Yeah, I don't want to eat cat meat no more. In America, they have corner stores. I don't want to eat cat meat no more. Only deers and boars. I don't want to eat cat meat no more. In America, they have corner stores. I don't want to eat cat meat no more. We've tried everything. Barbecue cat legs, sun-dried cat tails, sauteed cat breast. Honey cat meat no more. Yeah, I don't want to eat cat meat no more. In America, they have corner stores. I don't want to eat cat meat no more. Only deers and boars. I don't want to eat cat meat no more. No more. Not for me. No more. I had a dream. No more cat cuisine. I had seen a hamburger in an American magazine. can redeem. Barbecue cat legs. Sun-dried cat tail. Sun-dried cat tail. Sauteed cat breast. I eat cat meat no more. Yeah, I don't wanna eat cat meat no more. In America, they have corner stores. I don't wanna eat cat meat no more. Only deers and boars. I don't wanna eat cat meat no more. In America, they have corner stores. I don't wanna eat cat meat no more.
Uh-oh, you can't hear me because I had muted myself like an idiot. But no, I was saying, I'll be back in here tomorrow, definitely. Yeah, I mean, I got these 3 stories, and I'm gonna say the rest probably like tomorrow, because I'll be in early, but I get off like 2:30, but I'll be like wanting to get in a chill mode when I first, because I gotta go to the shower first. Go to the shower, then come back and sit for a second to chill. I mean, that means I might scope, whatever's popping on the video game set or whatever's on my social media. I'll sit there and just chill, get dressed. I'm getting dressed in my chill mode, though. I'm kind of like, because I bring on my clothes and I get dressed. Because I ain't one of those type of niggas that sit around being naked. Because if a zombie outbreak happen real quick, nigga, you naked, you fucked up. Now they gonna get your ass. And so try to keep like fatigue shorts and stuff like that, right? Because that's right now, because it's summer. So throw on a fresh pair of fatigue shorts, all the pockets, put all my stuff in it. You never know, nigga. You never know, nigga. You don't know what the Iran with Trump fucking with the Iranians and shit. I'm telling you, I've read enough type of goddamn zombie books where they be having like the Arabs all of a sudden start selling niggas meat and shit. Now you see halal food, nigga, in the grocery store all the time now. You be like, halal? I be like, I don't buy that shit on purpose. I be like, nigga, them niggas, they might want to put a zombie thing in it. Cause them niggas don't like Americans. Them niggas want to see niggas dead. That's what I'm saying. Like, them niggas want to see us dead. And we ain't never had no halal food. Now you telling me it's just showing up in stores, nigga? And niggas be like, yeah, nigga, breathe, nigga. I was getting it in the beginning, but then I thought about it. I started saying, man, something just ain't right about this chicken. I decided I ain't eating no more of it. Yeah, I don't know, but I know them people be over there fucking with chemicals and biological weapons. So yeah, that's what I'm thinking when I'm like, oh, all of a sudden, all this halal meat in the goddamn grocery store, nigga. We ain't never had no halal food. Cause them niggas would have their own stores to go buy that shit. They ain't buying that shit in no American store. And I noticed, I start seeing that shit always sit there, and none of the Muslims that I seen in the store buy that shit. And I start saying, yep. And that's why I don't buy none of that shit. I just leave it alone. That shit go to waste. I watch it. I be like, look, nobody bought that shit either. I'm gonna start showing y'all some of my pictures that I take, because I take pictures when I go through there. Like, look, ooh, there's either no food in there or that shit done rotted already. That's what I'm telling you, man. Y'all better wake up. Nigga gonna wake up and be a damn zombie. Talking about, you gonna be mad as shit. You can't wear none of your best clothes no more. Because I don't think zombies even have a fashion sense. I think once you become a zombie, it's just fuck. Whatever you had on that day, nigga. You better hope that shit was durable. You really, just in case, nigga. Which I know you can't come back from being a fucking zombie, my nigga. Because really, that's it, nigga. If you became a zombie, that's a wrap, nigga. Ain't no coming back. You just fucked up. Yo, EJ, I'm segueing. I'm segueing through all these different types of things because, motherfuckers the Iranians is feeding us this food, nigga. You don't want to eat that shit, nigga. Get you some Purdue chicken wings. I know you hate Purdue. You've been hating Purdue for a long time, nigga. But get them Purdue ones. Do not get that halal chicken. I'm just trying to tell niggas because eating that halal chicken, nigga, can lead to a zombie apocalypse. I'm just trying to tell you. White people make the books. And I had a white zombie audio book with that exact same scenario. That Iranian niggas was putting some zombie chemicals in the food and niggas was eating it. That's why it set off in the nigga neighborhoods at first. That's why that's why white people didn't believe what was going on. It set off in the nigga neighborhoods first. That's in the book. I was like, this is extremely racist, but damn, this shit good though. I hope the niggas, barely any niggas made it out. Just to let you know. That's how I knew. I was like, yeah, I don't like this shit. Barely any of the black people made it out. The zombies got every nigga. And so in the zombie book, they play like black people are too attached to our families. That's why we would get eaten the fastest. So niggas, remember this now, nigga. If your little daughter get hit, nigga, you might got to throw her out the window or something. But the best thing is to try to let your children not get bit in the first place. But, nigga, I'm going to tell people, I told my kids, I said, if I ever some zombie shit happen and I got bit, y'all beat the shit out my head till I'm dead. Or if there's a gun, and then I thought about it, I was like, nah, you don't want to use a gun. I said, unless it's early during the zombie apocalypse. Because that means, like, you know, wait till somebody else fire and then you fire. Because I'm pretty sure I don't turn right away. So I would still be able to coach them and be like, all right, look, and try to get them somewhere safe. Because my whole strategy in a zombie apocalypse, nigga, is like to get somewhere safe. And you got to be quiet for at least 72 hours. Got to get somewhere safe and just be quiet. And shit gonna suck. But you're going to have to hunker down and be quiet for 72 hours. And that's why babies don't work for that goddamn strategy. So niggas with babies, you on your own. I don't know what you're going to do. You're going to have to go somewhere because babies is not going to be chilling with all that noise. That's the fucked up shit. Is niggas with babies is going to be the first to go. God damn. I ain't even thinking about that. See, these damn devils, they'll create some shit like that. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. Be careful. Be careful.
New audio shedding light on the moments before some of Nolan Wells' friends left Horn Island off the coast of Mississippi. A mom of one of the friends last week said the group left without shedding light on the moments before some of Nolan Wells' friends left Horn Island off the coast of Mississippi. A mom of one of the friends last week said the group left without Nolan when their boat began malfunctioning.
We're sinking. Can you all please come?
NBC News has obtained audio as part of a records request that details the group calling for towing assistance.
And is everybody on board in good health otherwise?
Yeah, everybody's on board.
Nolan went to the island in a boat with friends on July 4th. His body was found 2 days later. It's unclear whether Nolan was with anyone when he disappeared. This as the search for answers in the death of 18-year-old Nolan Wells continues. His family's attorneys saying they'll now work side by side with investigators to analyze Nolan's cell phone. Nolan's parents previously said they believe content may have been deleted from the phone. The case will be presented to a Mississippi grand jury once the investigation is complete. The local district attorney telling NBC News that's a standard practice for cases with an unknown cause of death and not an indication that a crime was committed.
We'll see. Like I said, I don't really feel like good about this whole situation. But, you know, hearing his father's weak statement, those things have set me up to feel good. Here's our good sister Theo the Truth. She's very upset. I told niggas.
I swear to God, we have the most useless fucking government on this earth. Literally have to pay just to fucking exist. Just because we require fucking I swear to government on this
I've
earth.
been
We
telling
literally
you.
have to pay just to fucking exist. Just because we require fucking oxygen and we're living, breathing human beings, we have to pay thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars just to fucking exist. I am so fucking like I don't like the government doesn't do shit for me. But yet I have to pay them thousands and thousands of dollars.
You already know that.
And I get nothing. I get nothing from the government. The government doesn't do shit. Nothing. I gotta take my car back to the fucking dealer. You know why? Because I hit a big ass pothole. And now my brand new fucking car, fucking check engine light is on. So you can't even fix the fucking potholes. So what the fuck what are you charging me for? Why am I paying fucking $3,000 for fucking taxes? City tax. And the city isn't doing shit. I would love to be a government agency and just collect free fucking money.
When you start owing money, you look crazy.
And literally just reject everybody's fucking needs and just collect the fucking money. That would be awesome. Honestly, anybody that cheats the fucking government, I understand why you do it.
I'm not angry at her. I'm just saying she's saying the truth. You know? You spend your money all the time and ain't never no goddamn the goddamn roads is fucked up. I'm telling you. Everything. All this shit is fucked up. Like, I live like in the richest county, second richest county in America. And I be like, they should like the fucking goddamn I be like the motherfucking roads should be goddamn the bike paths, all that shit. I said that shit should be like, it should be clear. It should be clean. It shouldn't be like no bumps and that. They should be paving that shit every year. They should be setting that shit straight, but they don't. And we wonder where that money go, because you go look at your local town's municipality or whatever and look at their budget and stuff, you see that they have allocated money that's supposed to go to places. And then you see that area that you say, like, well, where I live right over here. And it said this much money was allocated, but they ain't did nothing. So then you can start calling down there to your store. See, this is the internet. This is why I told people, this is why I like the internet. Because you can find shit just like that. Like, man, they ain't fixed nothing. Let me call. I remember I called them motherfuckers down, emailed them, and I showed them pictures. And 2 days later, it was a bunch of Mexicans back there fucking steamrolling that shit. I kid you not. I told them, y'all, I said, look, it said this amount of money was supposed to go. I had took screenshotted pictures of what was supposed to be allocated to that area. I said, look, nothing has been done, man. Oh, I don't know who the bitch it was who got that email, because it was a woman name that I was supposed to send it to. And that bitch got that shit. She had them Mexicans out there the next day. I said, see, they don't be expecting the civilian populace to ever take notice of these things. That's why we're supposed to actually take onus of things. That's why we actually supposed to be down here at these stupid ass fucking meetings, even though we hate it, because we got to be able to check these niggas, because they've been living on years of us never coming down and checking on. You know how you got some shit? You like, well, I ain't gonna come down there and check on it this week, but I'll go down next week. But you don't never go down, but you know niggas got your shit down there. And they better have it. See, we've been living like that for too long. Instead of being like, nah, let me go down there. Let me go down there every fucking week and check and make sure these niggas got my shit. That's it. That's the realest shit right there. Niggas don't get it. Just be right there like, oh no, nigga, you said my shit gonna be ready when? All right, hurry up, nigga. I'm outside right now. See, we've been sitting around letting them get away with doing whatever they want. It don't matter, Democrat or Republican. They've been all doing this shit where they realize, like, oh, niggas ain't showing up to these events. No, now niggas is showing up. Now niggas under pressure. Niggas don't know what to do now. I don't care if it's a Democrat or Republican. I see people showing up at these events all the time and everybody under pressure. Under pressure. Because guess what? Niggas is tired of this shit. Like, hey, what the fuck is y'all doing? Well, particularly black folks, we are really tired of it. We don't want you giving money out to LGBTQ, giving out to white niggas with a dog. While we the only ones sitting here like, well, okay, I guess we supposed to wait. Go ahead, Rashad Richie.
Jay-Z disses Kaepernick and Target boycotters during a concert. I told y'all this would happen. Here it is. Jay-Z disses Kaepernick and Target boycotters during a concert. I told y'all this would happen. Here it is.
I'm the target. Hey, don't miss that target. No excuses, ain't what you doing, but Apple and Walmart did. You shopping at Amazon or you boycotting? You posting on Instagram? That's Meta, boy. Stop it. Y'all know Google on YouTube. You picking and choosing and politicking as usual. They need to keep the narratives. It's embarrassing. They running up characters, had to bring back up Kaepernick.
I'm on Google and YouTube right
Buddy took a check. I ain't even mad at that. Along with that check, signing non-disparagement. I'm the one they can't control. Y'all better be glad I'm the one they can't control. You better be glad $500 million back in the community. That's just good math for him. I don't listen to Twitter activists. They type and I laugh at them.
Man, what up? Put it up full mass. So let me say this. More on stage at your own concert to dissing the man. The man who put his whole career on the line, something you would never do. A man who took a knee when he could have simply said nothing. He put everything on the line. And when he was challenged by the powers that be, he did not make fun of anybody. He brought attention back to the matter at hand.
I don't know no rich niggas.
Jay-Z, do you remember why Kaepernick took a knee, brother?
I don't even know no comfortable.
A lot of people forgot. It was to bring awareness to unarmed black men and black women, brown men and brown women being killed by the police.
Oh, them niggas is like.
That was the actual issue. It wasn't about some of these other things that we talk about that need to be done, yes. But it wasn't about that. It wasn't about bringing awareness to literacy in urban communities. It wasn't about that. Those are good things, but it wasn't about that. It was about violence from the police against black and brown folk. That's what he took a knee for.
Not Jadakiss. My nigga.
There's more. TikTok responded to it. Here
do the juice. Who got the juice joints?
A billionaire told you he undercut your boycott for a check, and you all clapped.
And they said,
and then told y'all, y'all still shop at Amazon, knowing that his wife co-chaired the Met Gala with Amazon, and you all clapped.
Crossing the picket line and then blaming your critics for using Instagram, YouTube, TikTok to tell our story as if there's other modes of communication to get to the masses quickly, as if we don't want an alternative. I mean, I didn't hear that you back black-owned fan base or Palestinian-owned Upscroll, so you're arguing that the master's tools will never dismantle the master's house, and that activism on social media is just politicking as usual. But you disagree.
Nah, we can't. That nigga's a tether right there. That little miniature nigga with that big voice. I don't trust that little nigga right there ever. I think that nigga's a Puerto Rican. I'm just being honest. I'm just being honest, y'all. I think that might have been it. We may get out of here early. Yeah, there it is. Make sure y'all go check out my good brother, Jesse Paris. You know what he be doing. My good brother, Project Leroy, Young Riaz, Miss April. Make sure y'all check in with Miss April Showers. She's got a joint where she's trying to go and get that motherfucking y'all know that evil devil over there, Nancy. What the hell is her name? She's an evil white woman, very evil. I hope Miss April Showers get her and tear her motherfucking tresses out her hair. Maxwell Jenkins. Yeah, they shameless, Maxwell. You know what it is. Our good brother, Claude Zan Dan. Wait, Claude, you got to correct me again because I got to make sure it's one of y'all who do the video games. I don't know if that's still Kevin Trees or still tripping. You know what it is, but I try to make sure I get the family. Y'all check me if I'm saying something wrong. I don't give a damn. FBA Combo, the lovely Goddess Navi, my good brother EJ. Nah, not Nancy Pelosi. Other bitch. EJ, you driving today? I want my nigga to get home and get some barbecue. Where my good brother at? Y'all know what it is, Young Riaz. Young Riaz, I hope you survive this heat, my nigga. God damn. Everybody, Miss April Showers. Yeah, Nancy Grace, that filthy piece of shit. Oh, I hate her. You see, for somebody to be talking about I chastised them in my lives, and then they in here talking about a nigga going on probation. Y'all see this shit? Oh, okay. I might be on TikTok in a little bit, but just a little bit. I'm about to eat some ribs. I'm about to eat some ribs real quick with some potato salad and greens. I'm telling nigga, that's all it be in the summer to me, nigga. But ain't no crabs coming through, nigga. It's some red. It's shit that's already been cooked either. Cause I cook my chicken outside. I take my chicken. I got a little burner. I go set that shit up outside in the garden. And I fry chicken outside, nigga. It's hot as a bitch out there. So you just put your little TV outside, sit on it, watch your TV, fry your chicken, bring your radio out, your speaker. I call them radios, like a dumb nigga. That's the old nigga in me, like, nigga, bring the radio outside. It's a speaker. Your radio is actually your damn phone. My daughters be down laughing at me. I be like, bring the radio outside. Because most of them shits do got a radio on it. You don't even know that either. Because you so used to just boosting it up with your damn Bluetooth when there's an actual fucking radio on this shit. I was shocked the other day when my daughter showed me. She was like, well, there is a radio on it. I'm looking, I'm like, oh shit. I ain't heard radio music in forever. I ain't heard. Yo, if you heard radio music in the last couple of weeks, put a 1 in the chat. Cause maybe my family who be driving trucks and doing stuff like that. I know only one Just Jay. If she was in here, she would be able to check that. Only one Miss Just Jay. She would have been able to check that because I know how she drive trucks. And so I'm saying, like, I don't even when, like I told you, I was thinking, like, even when I get in my vehicle, it automatically goes to what's on my phone that I have set. It doesn't go to like a radio station. So I'll be thinking in my head, like, God damn, I haven't listened to music just straight on the radio station like in a while. And I've been thinking I'm gonna take a trip up to New York. And I know normally, and somebody was telling me that the radio in New York was terrible. I don't think I've listened to WPGC. I haven't listened to shit. Like, really? Like, it's like I only listen to what I want to listen to. I'll be listening to Grizz. Like, Grizz don't even know. I'll be listening to a lot of Grizzmatically music lately. It come up in my thing. So as soon as I see his name, I just hit play. And that shit just start playing. I'll be like, that shit beast right there. So I don't really like play like music that I don't really fuck with right now. That's the greatest thing about the future. You don't have to listen to bullshit. That's why I told people when they keep saying like, "Oh, nigga, this the music we got. This what the music is doing." Nigga, it's gotta be like a small percentage of black people listening to that. Because everybody now, you can listen to whatever the fuck you want to listen to. You got your own playlist. And if your child somehow think that certain songs and things are like something they need to be listening to, that's sort of like a parenting problem. Because I seen a nigga posting some video showing some little girl, her daughter, like dressing stank. Look, let's just call it what it is. You dressing stank, girl. Nobody says that no more because see, there's that woman shit that be going on that like a lot. That's why I say that like Red or King Supreme, like nigga, there's no way we could combat this shit that's going on. There's no way. Just be a decent father, be in your daughter's lives if you can be in your daughter's lives enough so they understand why not to be like goddamn tramps. That's pretty much all you can do right now. There's not much else you really can do. I don't know. That's why I even say I try not to get into mothers who act like that. I tell them though, you can't raise a fucking man. You can't raise a man. Just like I say, it's hard for me to raise young women. You see what I'm saying? So I try to make sure they're around positive black women. That's what I do. Because see, I'm not able to really, you know what I mean? Because I'm a man. I know it sounds weird. People are like, what? Yeah, it sounds very weird. But as a man, you really can't tell a young woman she doesn't really understand. You could just tell a men's standpoint. They need to have like a positive woman that's around in their lifestyle that kind of let them know. So I make sure they get around their cousins and their aunts that are older and shit like that. That's all I can do right now. Because as a man, there's no way. That's why I feel I'm not gonna sit here like them sisters, like I can raise a strong black man, a boy. No, you're not gonna find me saying that because I don't know what it's like to really be a woman. See, I can't. Even if I thought, well, let me try to put myself. Then there's nothing I can put myself in that shoe. Because everything I look at from what their standpoint would be, it's going to be aggressive, where it possibly didn't need an aggressive standpoint, right? You know, sometimes you have to look at that. As a man, I'm gonna be looking at certain things like, nigga, did this nigga just blow on the back of my ear? See, for me as a man, I don't know what that is for a woman. A woman, only another woman could tell another woman that. But if a nigga blew on the back of my ear, nigga, there's an elbow coming back right after that blow. An elbow. Then a full turnaround thrust into your throat. You going down, nigga. You know, blowing in my motherfucking ear. That's it. I just wanted to let that be known. Ain't no blowing in a nigga's ear. But yo, y'all have a great one. We're going to be in here. Check out some of the family tonight. Y'all have a great one. I appreciate all of y'all. As I said, you know what it is. Boy Breeze Omega. Omega. Fast Breeze. And we out, y'all. And we out, y'all. And we out, y'all.
Yeah. Pork, rinds, grits, and gravy. You know how the old folks say, oh Lord save me. By the way, give a little whiskey to the babies. Hot sauce, pork, rinds, grits, and gravy. Pork, rinds, grits, and gravy. You know how the old folks say, oh Lord save me. By the way, give a little whiskey to the babies. Hot sauce, pork, rinds, grits, and gravy. Yeah, pork, rinds, grits, and gravy. Yeah, grits and gravy. Grandma hold it down on the porch, barbecue, pig feet, pass me the hot sauce. Uncle Ben got a shotgun, double barrel, you won't pay the price. Living in the country, living the life. New York City's my wife, downtown's my mistress. I love fried eggs, ham and biscuits, and cutlets drop, Cadillac convertibles, Lincolns. We cut off the top, the block, we run the streets. We set up shop, it's all gravy, grits and pork chops. We want cops, hops and barley, man. We see purple like Barney, man. It's funny how on falls there's pigs and chickens. And the streets got pigs and chickens. I ain't saying nothing wrong about cops and women, but if the shoe fits, wear it, y'all. You know the doggone bar, he ain't even scared of y'all. I'ma keep walking, I ain't scared to fall. When I know most of y'all scared to crawl. With the strength of a giant might scale a wall. Singing Negro hymns like Mahalia, y'all. Your rise, grits and gravy. You know how the old folks say, oh Lord save me. By the way, give a little whiskey to the babies. Hot sauce, pork rinds, grits and gravy.
Yeah, Hambo, have you heard? I put most of these herbs head straight to the curb. They went flipping the birds, you know. But I did it all with a banjo, straw hat, overalls, and a pair of sandals. Smoking Winston Lights, Salem's and Camels. Yelling, hurry up, boy, load up my ammo. Orange hat, jumpsuit, color of camel. 4-wheel, see if you can handle it. You ain't got fire, just enough to light a candle with. You ain't a builder, I wouldn't never hand you bricks. I hear them chirping. Without my pork rinds, grits, and gravy, I have a fit like a baby. Might even come around and have to pick up your lady and take her somewhere that's shady, but not under popular trees and strange fruit. Part of the civil rights movement, I done found my roots. That's why I'm trying to find the truth. Only want that real shit when I come up and spit in the booth. Eat it up, regurgitate it, give it to you. Pork rinds, grits, and gravy. I see you at the barbecue. Yeah, I see you at the barbecue. Yeah.
Pork, rinds, grits, and gravy. You know how the old folks say, oh Lord save me. By the way, give a little whiskey to the babies. Hot sauce, pork, rinds, grits, and gravy. Pork, rinds, grits, and gravy. You know how the old folks say, oh Lord save me. By the way, give a little whiskey to the babies. Hot sauce, pork, rinds, grits, and gravy.
God, the dead has arisen.
Peace, Project Leroy.
No bad luck. Keep me laughing.